you find yourself traveling a familiar yet tedious path. The car rumbles gently beneath you. Traffic dragons snarl their fiery breath, and boredom threatens to overtake your brave, adventurous heart. As your quest teeters on the edge of monotony, a mysterious urge takes over you. You must summon your favorite companions. With practiced precision, your fingers deftly navigate your arcane glyphs upon your enchanted dashboard, and suddenly an energetic voice echoes forth from realms unknown. Welcome back, brave adventurer, to Crit and Fumble, where dice rolls are treacherous, heroes questionable, and laughter your greatest weapon. Gather your snacks, steel your nerves, and prepare once again to enter a world of magic, mischief, and merriment. Your journey and today's hilarious calamities begins now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Crit and Fumble.
That was so
really
confused.
Cool. I thought we had a new sponsor that I didn't know about.
Like, what is
I feel
the
aroused.
sponsor?
Yeah, what's code?
Everybody was like,
I thought we had a car sponsor because you said something about a dashboard or
Yeah, I was
something.
like, cool, did we finally get the car sponsor?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
It's
sweet.
Tesla though.
Never mind.
My character from last night would like
and
it.
we
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
all
fair.
7 viewers,
Yeah.
listeners.
Welcome back, everybody. Episode 4 of
That was
Underworld. I thought it would just be like a
cool intro. It was a cool intro.
That's good. Yeah.
I feel inspired.
Yay!
Hey.
Does that mean I get inspiration?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay! Ooh.
Yeah.
So I get it.
No.
You get a disadvantage
Oh,
No.
sad.
that we can use whenever we want.
We had a fun little weekend this weekend, thanks to my friends that surprised me for my birthday. So
Shanghai.
thank you, everybody.
Are we allowed to talk
No
about
problem.
Yeah, I think we're allowed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
I got kidnapped.
Not
Yeah, we
all of
kidnapped
it.
Yeah,
you.
well, we
Yeah.
don't officially know if it's going to court or not, so it'll be
Yeah.
until we find out.
Yeah.
Till Bernadette complains.
Allegedly kidnapped.
Allegedly kidnapped. Dwayne and Chelsea showed up at my house, kidnapped me. My family.
As, what was
Oh,
your
yeah, Dwayne was
major
a-
disappointment?
I was major
and
disappointment.
I was private parts.
Private parts handed me a document stating that I had to 10 minutes
So
to
dumb.
prepare and follow them. Had marching orders. It was hilarious. Dwayne had like a huge Gatling gun, Nerf gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that thing's got some power in
I
it
think
sometimes.
chuck some wax darts out of that thing. Holy.
Yeah.
Almost shot Tash in the face with it.
Shot Tash.
Tash.
Almost shot Tash right out of that gun.
Oh boy. Yeah, so I had a good time. Thank you, everybody. It was
Anyways.
great. Happy
Sean
birthday to me.
was missed though.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sean was
I
missed.
appreciate
He
it. Yeah.
couldn't
You
make
didn't
it.
invite
It was,
him.
You know.
I had my own birthday to deal with.
Yeah.
Boo.
Just kidding.
Good to know where your alliances.
Our birthdays are all
Yeah,
so
right?
close. That's
Yeah, I don't
weird.
know.
Yeah, it is actually weird, except for Dwayne's. This is in like August.
Yeah.
Which one's Dwayne?
Oh,
I'm at the end of the table.
oh, your parents were winter
Oh.
humpers and our parents were summer humpers.
I'm almost exactly 9 months after my dad's birthday.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. He's having a good night on his
Happy
birthday.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Before we get started,
Yeah.
normally what I like to do is ask a question D&D related. And we've been doing that the last 3 episodes, but I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball your guys' way today.
Love those.
And it might be, what is the word I'm looking for where it's like...
Private.
Parts.
Private
Spoiler.
parts.
Inappropriate.
Not inappropriate.
Controversial.
Controversial. Thank you.
Probably.
Oh.
It is going to
Or
likely
for us,
be...
a controversy.
Controversy.
Isn't that how you say it over there? Pretty good.
Controversy.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Controversy.
I like that word.
I think that's.
I don't know what it means, but I like it.
It's a British
It's a
word.
British thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Controversy.
Yeah, controversy. You park it in
Controversy.
your garage.
Controversy.
So it goes by the
crumpets.
garage.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question?
My question...
Yeah, go ahead, Gavin.
My topic
Anytime.
is around
It's around what?
Like a ball?
using AI for art.
Oh, shit!
You just opened up a bag of worms.
Buddy.
So,
Whole new podcast.
Yeah.
It's,
well, that was that, I guess.
Can I go first?
I'm going to frame it.
No.
And then, okay, you go first.
So I didn't even know there was AR
my
for
eyes.
art. So I drew all my own shit. I was like, I had like Mark Balladier. I got him, like his pictures in here and stuff
Who's
like
that?
that.
Yep.
Right.
Mark
Balladier.
from...
Mark Skid.
Oh,
Mark
Mark
Skid.
Skid.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he became Mark Balladier later on.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
I got
right,
all my
right,
artwork.
right.
I didn't know
I
he
forgot.
had like there was AI stuff that you could do that with.
No.
And then they started printing like 10 fingers at a time on one hand, right? And then I was like, well, what the
You've
fuck
been
is-
doing that for years.
Exactly. I'm like, man, like God.
Computers take
Anyway.
over.
My topic around it was it's been a recent discussion, but also an ongoing one, especially thanks to our friend Russ at the table, who is a professional artist. We do have
not
other.
anymore thanks to AI, but yeah, sure.
Well,
He's now
But-
a struggling artist.
I had this moment when we were talking about it, and ultimately we decided in our Discord, like, hey, we don't want to support AI art to rather let the art community flourish, show our creativity. That's what we do around the table here. We're being creative, and that's great. I don't have a problem with that. So that's not what I'm trying to poke at. But then when we were on the drive home and I spent some time thinking about it, I was like, okay, what part of that it's not that it rubs me the wrong way. I was like, what do I feel about that? And what's interesting that AI, okay, so first of all,
Wait.
very, hold on.
We were driving together.
Oh, yeah.
And we were having a full-on conversation. Like,
Right.
you were thinking about,
I'm not paying attention to what you're saying.
Fine.
I meant the other drive home that I had after I went somewhere.
You meant the drive home tonight.
Gavin's really good at practicing his active listening noises.
Yeah,
Right.
that's really interesting, Dwayne. Tell me some more about that.
Cool.
What I realized is, first of all, well, I didn't realize that. I know I'm a terrible artist. I'm not good at any of that shit. And when I see people like Russ or Chelsea, who's both of them are fucking phenomenal artists, I feel left out, right? Like I actually look at it and I'm like, I can't contribute to that. And not that I'm trying to contribute to the value or people to see me as an artist, but rather like I want to put my creativity out there, but I don't have the creativity to do the thing. Like I can literally draw like maybe a stick figure, right? So I'm like, oh, to me, it was like I can imagine a thing, tell AI and like iterate until I kind of get what I want. And then I can put it out there and be like, look, this is like sort of what I was thinking, right? So I'm like, oh man, like that was the part that just sort of like sat funny. And I was like, I wonder how many other people use it for that. And again, I'm not saying like that means we should use it. I actually totally agree that we should be supporting the artists. But I was like, what is it about AI that lets me be a creative person that I know, and visually, like I'm already a creative person, but it lets me like make visuals, right?
Totally.
Anyway, I'll stop talking. That's my angle.
No.
That's like I'm like, how does everybody else feel about that?
Well, and the thing for me is I sort of sit in this weird place where I have only recently got back into drawing, and it takes me it is a beast. Like it takes me weeks, especially with like raising a toddler and work and all of that, right? And all my other stuff I want to do.
Fair.
It takes me a long time to do that. And I like having character art. I like having something to lean on and stuff like that, right? And then the other thing for me is that I really enjoy having those visuals or that inspiration to work off of. And I'm also very much like a path of least resistance type of person where I'm like, I want to focus on the things I want to focus on. And if I can spend 5 minutes to get character art, then I totally will. However, and it's the last part was that I actually, if in a perfect world, if I had a ton of money, I would absolutely be supporting artists. We've got a ton of really great artists on the Discord,
Of course.
and I want to be able to like send $150 their way for a character like portrait or whatever, and I just don't have that money.
Yeah, it's just not feasible sometimes.
So from my
Yeah.
point of view, that was something that was really easy to do. However, I then I took a step back and I thought like we heard from someone, an artist in our Discord, to be frank, and I'll leave their name out. And I was really sad to see them go from the Discord. They were someone I really enjoyed interacting with. They're someone who I had a ton of respect for, and they were lovely about it. But I felt really sad to lose them. Mm-hmm. And I understood also why they had to take that step back, because we were allowing AI art, and we use AI art, right? Or have done up to now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I think you have that defensive mode of being like, well, it's there and it's a tool and it's this, that, the other. But it's like, well, a decade ago, if I didn't have the money and I didn't have the talent, I didn't have the time, what would I do in D&D?
Didn't get any fucking art.
Yeah, you didn't have any art. And
Or
there-
you'd like Google image and then like hobble together something.
Yeah.
and it's like,
downloads.
Which
well,
is still
Yeah.
ripping off art.
we can just describe, like we can just use our words to do so, right? And
Yeah.
and I think that was the thing too, is I was like, I don't want to be hurting people I have respect for, and I don't want to be, like harming artists like Russ because I want to have a quick snazzy 5-minute art piece, right?
Totally.
So, anyway, that was my long thing.
No, it's great. And it's like, and I'll let the others continue quick, but another thing I realized is like often when I was doing art, not that I was particularly good at it, I was like, okay, well, I'll find art online and then I'll use that as like my sketch point. And I'm like, okay, is it okay for me to like generate AI art as inspiration and sketch from that? Is that wrong? Where's the line? Right? I don't know.
There's a fun little tidbit. I don't know if it's the first edition of D&D or the second one, but the main drawing on the original D&D rule set was actually traced from a Marvel comic, and they got into a huge lawsuit over it.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, because it was back in like the 70s,
Right.
and like they were so underground. They're like, yeah, no one's ever gonna.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna care about this, and then it really picked
I don't
up.
think stealing art is necessarily a new concept.
No.
but-
No, I don't think stealing art's necessarily a new concept, but I actually genuinely think I can't talk about this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I won't press on it then. Yeah.
I will get way too angry.
Okay. All right. Well, we know Russ's side. He's obviously against the AR. He's been very patient with us. So has Briar in the Discord, a friend of ours.
Yeah.
They've played with us around the table, and they're obviously very vocal about true art and stuff. And we all are too here. And I actually really respect Russ not only for his ability to create phenomenal art, but his patience with us in discovering what the issue actually is here. It took us long enough. But he came along for the ride, and he's
But
like,
I think that was part of it too, is that we had to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
had to sit in that discomfort and be like, okay, where do we land on this issue then as a podcast, right?
And it's an important. It's it's kind of awkward, but it's like it's an important discussion.
I'm not here to push you guys. I'm the new person at the table.
No,
I'm
it
coming
wasn't
into
a
your
push. It
world.
wasn't a push.
But
Yeah.
I'm coming into your world, and this is how you do things. So I mean,
Yeah, but your voice needs to be heard at the table, right? Which
Absolutely.
and so part of that is it challenged our ignorance, right?
Right.
So I appreciate
I think
that.
the reason that I kept my voice down is that I'm just not in a place where it won't turn into like blind rage.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I'm being very genuine
no,
when I say that.
that's cool. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my standpoint is very similar to yours. I've just done it out of kind of like laziness and easiness in a way that I literally, that stick man that I showed you this morning, that's literally my level of drawing.
Yeah.
But like even from like a character, so I've gotten into like the making minis and collecting STL files, and
Right.
so like I just sort of with my character creation, instead of normally I'd come up with an idea, I'd go out and I'd make the AI art. It's, like you said, kind of gets close enough to my vision of what I think it is. But now I'm actually starting on the opposite way. I'm like finding a mini that I like see a character in, and then build my character out of the mini.
Right.
So it's just like a bit of a tweak on, I'm still not an artist, but now I'm finding a different way to create the image of the thing that I'm a very visual person. I need to see a
and you're
thing.
supporting people by buying those STL files,
Right.
and you're also supporting a business that you're starting. Because
Right.
I'm not sure if we're like allowed to talk about that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You are
Yeah.
doing stuff with minis as well, right? So I mean, like that's one thing I did suggest to, and not just to us, but to people out there that are like, oh, well, we can't draw. It's like, well, if you have a mini or something close to what your character looks like, take a photograph of it.
Or
Yeah.
Hero Forge or Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate 3. Like
Yeah.
I've seen people who are going on to
Right.
Baldur's Gate 3 doing
Just
their
screen
character
cap it.
creation and like
And
yeah,
screenshot it. Oh, that's
and
smart.
then
Yeah,
yeah,
and
exactly.
And you've paid for Baldur's Gate 3, so
Yeah.
all that art department's already been paid.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, and it'd be interesting to see, like, are there other things? I recently saw an app that allows you to design your weapons for D&D, so you can add like runes and stuff. Like, are there character creators out there where you can, like?
And I think
Yeah.
Hero Forge is probably one of the closest things.
I think so, for
right?
sure,
And easy
yeah.
to screen cap as
Totally.
well. And
kind of look derpy though.
they look derby.
There's this like cartoon quality to them.
Sure,
that
yeah,
my
yeah.
flavor.
No, and I get that. I just think there's workarounds, and I think, like, again, I don't want to get too much into it because I can already feel my temperature's going through the roof. But I'd say that, like, because I played back in the 80s, there was no fucking images to use, man.
Yeah.
And the whole
Yeah.
point was that you were supposed
your
to
brain.
speak what, and I mean this genuinely. You guys are really, really, really good at describing what's going on. Don't discredit yourselves with how good you are at talking.
Yeah.
And talking can like really take you into it more. And this really is just a convenience thing. It's like, give me convenience or give me death.
Right.
You know?
You're actually, in some ways, we talked about this, that you're kind of robbing people of the opportunity to create their own images. Like
That's right,
yeah.
when you were a 10-year-old that read a book, you painted that picture in your head
Yes.
as you were reading the book.
Yeah.
And by like throwing an image at someone and saying, this is the character, this is what the scene looks like, you've kind of taken that away from them.
Yeah.
Lots of people can't do that very well. Lots of people don't, see images in their head as easily as others, I guess. But
It is impossible to cater to everybody, I'd
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
I think that's an ever-moving target, but
Yeah,
totally.
we try to do our best, I'd say, and I think you guys do an amazing job at describing stuff, and I think really pat yourselves on the back and just understand that you're doing a beautiful visual job with your words.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thanks, Russ.
I guess that's why people often like books more than movies, right? The movies,
Yeah.
like, you're like, that's not how I thought it
Yeah.
would be. You
It's
know?
a forced.
like-
It's a forced vision.
yeah, exactly. Anyway,
Nice.
wow,
good chat.
that offends me, guys. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyway, come hang out
You're
in our
out of a job,
Discord.
bud. Bugs are coming back.
Yeah, books. Tash better become
I
an
can
artist.
write.
Wait, did anyone else have?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if anybody else had thoughts, I thought we were
I
done.
just didn't wanna-
I've generally got sort of complicated thoughts on AI as well that I don't think I can unpack in this medium.
Fair, yeah.
But I am excited for a similar reason. I've got like a thimble of artistic talent, and the decision to move away from it opens up a lot of opportunities for other sort of ways to create art,
Right.
either through like, paintings or drawings, or suddenly I thought about all of little like terrain capabilities and taking photos
Right.
and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah.
And like what I'll say right now as well for the table, like if you're not very good at art, but you can come up with at least a shitty sketch,
Yeah.
send it to me, and maybe I can do a quick like 20-minute tweak on it for you, and I don't mind doing that for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I know with my campaign coming up, it's like I had already had a rule that I put in like the fact that I sent out that just said like there will be no AI art at all.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I did use spell check.
Oh, motherfucker.
my
Writers are coming for you now.
But that's because I didn't pass school.
Yeah. Neither did I.
I didn't pass art school.
I can't read.
Twin can't read.
Dwayne can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah. That explains it.
That explains quite a lot, actually. He does like sock
I read
puppets.
in pictures.
Yeah. You read in pictures. I can
read
see
in
that.
pictures.
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm a picture reader.
Anyway, thanks for joining us on this episode 4. If you have ideas, feedback, or criticisms of AI, art, whatever, we want to hear. We want to hear both sides of it, right? Like everybody's opinion is valuable, and we're a creative community. We all hang out. We're all good people. So let's just chat about this. Anyway, let's get started on this
Right now.
episode.
Oh,
First, some intro music.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Bum bum.
Dun, dun. Whoa. I hit the exit way too early.
Bum, bum.
Well, I put the audio in afterwards anyway, so you won't even hear that, and then it's going to be awkward because
now we're talking about
Bum,
something that
bum.
we didn't even hear.
Oh, okay, but whoa,
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
God, I am
The computers
on
know you were
tonight.
talking about them.
Your screen just starts getting like pop-up AI art.
Yeah.
Man, I am on tonight. It's been a
You're
bit of
probably
a
tired.
long
Yeah.
weekend. I am very tired. I actually had coffee, and on my way here, I was like, it's not hitting, and like now it's hitting.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay,
can
good.
feel it.
Hey, getting a little twitchy.
Are you feeling like this guy here?
Yeah, a little shardy over there. I will.
Little Shardy's a really good rap name.
Cherie.
That's my
Cherie. Little Shardy.
If we get 500 people in the what's our most listeners ever?
Our most listeners?
Like
ever?
in a month. You said 500?
Oh, 500 is a number we've been like bumping up close to, but we haven't quite cracked.
Yeah,
If we get 1,000, I will get a tattoo of
Little Shardy.
a little shardy.
Yes.
Oh my God! I'm gonna turn on every
Please
computer I have at home on YouTube. Refresh.
No.
Yeah, this is going everywhere.
It has to be in good. It has to be in good faith.
Let's take. I'm going to take a photograph of Little Shardy so everybody knows.
I'm gonna, and I'll
Make
take
sure you
that
get that-
mini into Julie at Electric
Get that
Umbrella and be
badonk.
like, "Hey, can you give
you make me a
can you
little
capture
Shardy?
the
I'm gonna one
awkwardness
up
of
that.
this?"
I'm gonna get a tattoo of my drawing of Shardy.
Oh, this is great.
Got it. Okay, I got
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
So don't.
What if whoever made that is on our Discord though?
Whoa.
That would be
That's
amazing.
kind of offensive. You know what? I bet you it was AI art.
Does Dwayne Oyser?
They're absolutely not. I'm just gonna say they're not on our Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast. No, just kidding.
So anyway, I won't do a full recap. But last episode, most importantly, everybody battled this demon Malakar that you'd made to his camp. Everybody made it out except for your friend Bastion Fool.
So dead.
So lazy, lying down all the
I
time.
know. Yeah.
Are you giving out inspiration?
Oh, wait a sec.
No inspiration.
I have a catch. I have a little catch. We didn't read ads, but we can do all 4 ads after the break if you want to do that.
Oh,
Just keep
okay.
going.
What?
Oh,
We
do
just-
2 at the end, maybe? 4 is like, that's a lot back to back.
Well, maybe like I have a narrative to read for Bastion. Maybe
Yeah.
now is a good time to do ad reads, and then we'll jump into that.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll do UFF right now.
Okay. Cool. Should I change like the music to be less ominous?
Heroes, guild masters, and merch-hungry bards, do you seek legendary screen printing? Then heed this summons to UFF screen printing in Nanaimo. With over 18 years of crafting crisp, high-quality prints, these inksmiths wield water-based inks, dye, discharge, and plastisol like a wizard mastering the arcane. Whether you need bold banners, custom sigils on shirts, or a horde of matching tavern tees, they'll make your designs look epic. Perched above the Vault Cafe in downtown Nanaimo, UFF works their magic on fabric daily. Ready to make your mark? Visit uffscreenprinting.com or scry their latest work on Instagram at You Can Find Them Yourself. UFF screen printing, because every barbarian needs a good t-shirt, especially a size small.
We actually just got some beautiful T-shirts made by the crew over at UFF that Russ had designed. They look amazing, and we're going to have them at the Curious Comic Con. So if you are a local in Nanaimo or on Vancouver Island, get your ass down on May 3rd to come shake our hands, give us high fives, slap Tash on the butt, and buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, when
Curious
you-
Comic Con, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Country Club Mall.
Country Club Mall.
It is free comic book day, and we are Western Canada's largest free geek convention, with all proceeds going to a local charity.
Wait a sec. There's going to be geeks there?
Yep.
Oh, gross.
And I was going to say as well quickly,
I'm
all the sales of our T-shirts and stickers, all that sort of stuff, it helps us buy new equipment.
Yeah. Basically, we just like repool that back in here.
Yeah, we don't pay
put-
ourselves.
No, we're not.
No.
You know, we just do this for fun. But it does allow us to like do stuff like conferences, come out and meet people, put on events at the co-working space.
Purchase
and I'm
hand
on here.
puppets.
We're trying to get
Purchase
video
hand
streaming.
Yeah, we've got to get
here,
more hand puppets.
Everybody, we're trying to get
Absolutely.
video.
Next one's a
And
bat.
we're trying to get video.
Yeah, with a little
don't,
bit more
guys,
budget, we'd
don't.
like to do some Twitch live streaming or video, YouTube, whatever. We'll
The
get
internet.
there. We're not there yet.
We're going to put it on the
but,
interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to see us sit around the table in real time.
The interweb?
The
Yeah, my Google.
WWWs.
Whoa.
Seems like a lot of
MyGoogle.com.
pressure.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, someone else read an ad,
Okay.
and then we're going to play a
Do,
game.
do we have anybody prepped?
I will do, or unless you're.
I'll do sticker machine
All
if
right,
you want.
yeah,
okay.
you're up.
Sticker
No,
app.
sticker
Sticker app. Sticker app.
Stick up.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened there? I think it's my accent. I think.
So thick.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to
Girthy accent you've got there.
Dude. What the fuck, man? Holy shit, that stays in the cabin. What is it? Sticker app. That's what I meant. I was thinking of Dwayne Counseling or something. Got a design that's so good you just have to turn it into a sticker. Or maybe you're the kind of person who wants to slap your logo on everything. Your sword, your shield, your spellbook? Well, Sticker App has got you covered. With Sticker App, you can create custom stickers in every finish imaginable. Glossy, matte, holographic, you name it. Their super easy to use editor lets you upload your design and tweak it in minutes. Need a little extra sparkle? No problem. With a glitter or holographic finish, your stickers will shine brighter than a bard's charm. So what are you waiting for? Head over to stickerapp.com. Use the code CritFum20, that's CRITFUMB20 for 20% off, which I did recently, which was awesome, and start slapping your designs on everything. Just don't put one on your dragon. They might get too attached to it. And then it says word at the end, because I think I'd send it to Tash and put word at the end, maybe. Okay.
Wonderful.
I ordered stickers from there. I was going to get business cards made for the Comic-Con, and I was like, you know what? People like more than business cards. Stickers.
Stickers. Actually, that's a really good idea.
And with Sticker App, you can get things printed on the back, on the
Yes.
peel away side.
Oh,
what?
So I got my information on there. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Thank
Right
you.
on the back.
Thank you. Right on the
Yeah,
back.
that-
And if you use crit and fum20.com at the checkout.
Nope,
you
no.
get 20
If you use CritFum20, if you use CritFum20,
just keep going. Anyways,
20% off.
Get some fucking stickers. bitches.
CritFum20 for 20% off.
Stickers.
Slap some stickers on yourself. Nipples.
I have a headache already.
Me too. Thanks to our sponsors, though. We all appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Help keep this place cool
Absolutely.
and us well fed.
We do shitty ad reads
Maybe-
on purpose, okay? It's our move.
Maybe
Yeah.
next season we can get Lacey's to sponsor. us.
No.
We want bubbly. We want bubbly
Maybe
too.
if we get
Bubbly
Ozempic with
and
Lacey's.
Lacey. Oh.
Ozempic with
Ozempic.
Like, chase it.
All right, let's get into it. Bastion, you have since died at the hand of Malakar. You awaken, not in the underworld, not in flame, but in stillness. The air here is heavy, thick, with the scent of smoke, long since settled. You're back in Valaki. Am I saying that right? Valaki?
Velaki.
Oh, Valaki. You're back in Valaki. The uprising is over. The house is just gone. Nothing left. Not even ashes. The villagers are gone too, but in the center of it all, a single chair sits. Not burning, not broken, just waiting. And in it sits a figure, tall, shadowed. Its face undefined, like a man built from cooling coals. Not terrifying, just present, like it's always been here. You've run through this memory 1,000 times, Bastion. You've built it into a prison with no door, and yet still, you beg to suffer longer. You think death is your redemption? Then why do you always come back? The figure tilts its head, and for a moment you see her, not the devouring will, but your daughter. Flickering in the shadow's edge, not smiling, just watching. You want to atone, then stand, not as you were, as something stronger. And he holds out his hand.
Who are you?
I'm here to help. They call me the Devouring Will, but I am everywhere, omnipresent. I do not ask for faith. I do not demand loyalty. But I do offer freedom from the judgment of gods, the need for forgiveness, or the sting of failure. Let me bear your shame, Bastion, and in return, I will give you strength to never fail again. And it lifts up this heavy black gauntlet and places it on a scorched anvil right before you. It's cracked, jagged, and like pulsing with this like dull red glow. And as you interact with it, you can tell it would fit you perfectly. He pauses and looks at you as you look it over. This is not salvation, Bastion. This is power. To carry that no one else can. What you were meant to carry.
Do you have her? Opal?
No. Not yet.
Can you promise me her salvation?
In exchange for...
Anything.
Yes. Her salvation in exchange for a favor from me that I will call upon. In the meantime, take the gauntlets, wear them, use them, and I will call upon you when the time matters most.
Bastion will, without hesitation, put the gauntlets on.
Nice. These are, to get into the mechanicals of it, called, the boon name is the weight that does not break, is the gauntlets. It says, whenever Bastion drops to 0 hit points, he can choose, underline choose, you don't have to remain standing at 10 plus whatever your con score, not the modifier, the score, HP. So like, let's say your con score is 14, you'd get 24. So you can choose to remain standing once you go to 0, come back at 24, but if you do, you will take 1 level of exhaustion and gain 1 point of insanity.
Perfect. Q send that to me.
Yeah. Well, more just so people understand what it is. You wake up and you see 2 familiar faces leaning over you. One may be welcome, the other not so much. It's Lumina and Ellie. We're going to come back to that in just a second as we zoom back to the rest of the adventuring party who has been at Whisper's Watch for your long rest. You headed north after defeating Malachar, headed to Whisper's Watch, your only place of safe haven, and had a bit of a long rest. There is a mechanic that we have to go through in just a moment, but I do want to speak to a certain dream that happened, and that was the dream of Skoogie's. Skoogie, you sleep, but your mind doesn't rest. The campfire crackles in silence, though no fire burns. The others are frozen in place, Mador, mid-breath, Cherie, halfway into a stretch. Only you move. And then the frost. It creeps in. Not Scotty's frost. This is deeper, older, wrong. It slithers up your legs, but it doesn't chill. It coils like a leash. And far ahead, in the dark, a voice stirs. Not loud, not cruel, just inevitable. She doesn't trust you. She never did. She had the pendant the whole time. The campfire ignites suddenly, icy blue flame, and inside it, a shifting face flickers. Sometimes it's Ophelia, sometimes it's Scotty, and sometimes it's you. You serve gods, you serve ghosts, and still you were a pawn to the iron thorn. But I see the truth of you. Chains fall from the sky, heavy and burning. They hang above you, stretching into the void. Each has a name etched faintly in glowing ember. The first, Scotty. Then Ironthorn, Ophelia, and even your own. The figure looks at you. Cut them, all of them. I will show you what it means to move through the shadow without being watched. What do you do?
Who is it? This is not Scotty. Who is this?
You can call me the Devouring Will.
Heard of you.
Good.
I don't understand. You want me to cut the chains?
Free yourself is what I want. You should have power, Skoogie. You know it's inside of you. There's just some holding you back. I offer no leash, no throne, just silence. Power without the need to bow. A shadow that does not answer to light or frost. Take one step, that's all. Let me grant you just a taste.
Do you think you know anything about me?
Oh, I've watched you for some time.
Then you would know that loyalty means everything to me. I will not just jump ship for you.
Even in the means of power, something that would allow you to achieve the task that over the last half of your lifetime you've failed time.
What do you mean? I saw yesterday it was destroyed.
The pendant?
Yes.
Was your task to destroy it, or was it to...
No, my task was to return it.
Ah, so you did fail. You have not returned it.
Again.
Again.
Still.
So, I ask you again, are you ready to continue to fail, or would you rather have the opportunity to have the power to let you succeed?
What are you offering me? You need to be specific.
I will offer you the ability to step through the shadows, to draw power from the energy around you, and to strike harder than any foe you stand before.
No, thank you.
The choice is yours, Skoogie, and I am here listening for when you're ready to change your mind.
You are asking me to betray too much, and
I am asking you to open your eyes.
you can take my eyes if you want.
Not yet.
I have what I need. I don't need you.
The dream starts to fade as you see the campfire flicker that's around you in the Whisper's Watch building that the group of you are in. You look around, you don't see Bastion yet. You do see the rest of everybody that is now sleeping. Daybreak, if you can call it that, there is no dawn here, is upon you, and everybody is awake. What do you do?
Shuri and Ophilia brought Bastion's gear, so I think that Ophilia's hoping that they'll find Bastion on the next map, and is she's checking over his gear. Probably took a beating, so she's doing what she can, chatting with Kane if she needs anything to fix it or whatever. But yeah.
Mador's doing the same. He's going through his own gear, though, because he's a selfish prick. And he's just making sure everything's up to snuff.
Cool. Yeah.
Doing like what he's being taught to do, right? Make sure he's heavy crossbow. Jeez,
Heavy
why do I always
crossbow.
forget that? It's so weird. So he's just doing that.
Cool. Yeah, packing up your bedroll and stuff. Very military style.
Oh, yeah. It's done the same every time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Shuri would just, make sure that all her gear is working and Bastion's stuff is all, collected or whatever. And then, I don't know, she might just sit down by the fire and just look at the little rock, that luck rock that was given to her, and just kind of zone out on the colors and just lose herself in there for a little bit and think.
Cool.
At some point, Ophilia doesn't make eye contact, but she has Albert. She hands like a little piece of their rations over to Albert, and then has him like land on Skoogie's head and kind of like drop it into his lap.
Okay.
Something they've done a lot before, and she's kind of feeling out that sitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, doesn't make eye contact, doesn't say anything.
Why'd you even bother, girl? He's not going to talk to you.
Don't know what you're talking about.
What does Skoogie do when this happens?
Skoogie would thank Albert. It's nice to know that someone still cares about me.
Damn. Oof.
It's cold by the fire.
I want to throw a couple more logs on this thing.
Knowing fully well that Ophilia is in control of Albert. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Kane walks over. You sleep all right?
I spin on him and just keep a bead on him. I still don't trust everybody, so.
Fair. Nice.
Fine, thank you.
Good. I put a couple logs on the fire to keep it warm. It's been a little cold lately. It's odd, but weather, I guess, down here. Strange thing.
Thank you, friend. More of a reflex, by the way.
No problem. It's we meet all kinds down here. It's,
Absolutely.
not the first to give a cold shoulder on the first attempt. I would be very much the same.
Of course.
I'm sorry to see one of your friends here went down, but I must say that we appreciate your efforts in taking down Malachar. He has been a pain in our side. There's only one way that you could have returned, and if that is if you succeeded, unless you made a deal with him.
Ophilia we'd taken Malachar's head because that was
you did?
part of the
Yeah.
So Ophilia would probably kind of like I don't know, maybe they used Bastion's tunic or something. It was a little gory anyway, probably.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they've got the head, so she'd probably just kind of
Like
give him
show
a
a
peek.
horn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Good to see. Whisper's Watch is indebted to you.
He was a tough fucker.
I believe it's anybody that has attempted that has not returned other than in pieces.
Do you know where our friend would go when he dies?
The Devouring Will is a strange thing. It will return somewhere where it sees fit to be returned.
Gotcha.
It's hard to say where your friend will return until they've become a insane mass that we now have to protect ourselves against. Hopefully that's not the case yet. Last time I saw him, he seemed rather strong still.
Yeah, here's hoping.
If the devouring will came and spoke to me in my dreams, was this actually the devouring will speaking to me, or was this speaking to myself?
The Devouring Will feeds off of fear and despair. What you saw was very likely the Devouring Will, yes, trying to make a deal, most likely. The kind of deal that it probably made with Malachar when he was just
Yes,
a
it offered
man.
me all the power I'd need.
Yes. And what did you say?
I told him no.
Interesting.
I don't need power.
Ophelia is watching this really carefully. Can she roll an insight on it?
Yeah, absolutely. To me, like to...
On a Skoogie.
Oh, yeah, sure. Skoogie, you're going to have to roll deception if you want to be deceiving.
16. She's just trying to figure out if he was tempted. Is he telling the truth right now?
Okay,
Et cetera, et
yeah,
cetera.
I think it was 16, and Tash didn't roll. I'm going to say that you pick up the vibe that you... What he said, like he's was genuine in that, like, he rejected it.
I think Mador just looks at him and says, well, I guess maybe I didn't dream because I don't feel an ounce of fear. I just want to get out of this fucking place.
Everybody does. Most of us give up and we continue doing what we're doing here. This is the new material plane for most of us. We have yet for someone to actually succeed in collecting these null stones. And he does like air quotes. I've never seen them. Do they exist? Is it a one-way path to death? I hope it exists. Why would they go through all the trouble?
Well, I've certainly been through a lot more trouble in my life.
Based on your success with Malachar and dealing with Lumina, it would seem that you have a chance.
I would say yes.
And I do hope you do succeed. If only I could just tell people that show up here that it is achievable.
Is there anybody here that does not lie?
Everybody lies to their own gain. I'm sure you have
That's
too.
true.
Maybe even your friend here.
Maybe.
He looks at Ophelia.
Ophelia's got her eyes down looking at the fire. Ophelia's going to wait for Kane to leave unless anyone else speaks to him.
I think he may. Yeah, he might chat for a little bit, poke at the fire a bit, and then he'll just,
And then Ophelia's going to speak with the others and she's going to say, I have to admit I don't trust Lumina in the slightest. However, these null stones seem as good a guess as any. So I think perhaps we follow along, play the game, and just be aware not to trust her.
I agree.
I agree too.
Skoogie?
I will do what everybody wants.
All right. Shall we head out and head to Lumina?
Absolutely. After you.
Of course. And Ophelia, grabs her gear, grabs some of Bastion's, and then heads out.
okay.
I take left flank.
Sounds good. So everybody grabs up their gear, heads out, and heads towards where Lumina's rest to be. We're going to zoom back there real quick where Bastion is currently sprawled out on one of the stone slats. And Lumina and Ellie are looking over to you.
Bastion just
You should be thanking me.
my fucking neck. And he thinks back. He's like, oh.
You're welcome.
He's going to slowly rise.
She holds you down as you try to rise. Not so quickly.
Okay.
Did you find it? Where is the veil?
I was too busy dying. I don't have it.
Failure.
Yeah, if the other ones are still alive, and if they're not here, then they'll have it.
Where are they?
You're just gonna like make direct eye contact, with the how the fuck should I know face.
She picks up on that. She's like, why am I asking you, silly soul? Died at the hand of Malakar. You are weak. She stands up and walks away, clearly frustrated. Ellie moves over. She's like, I'm sorry about that. Are you okay? Can I get you some water?
Water would be great. Thanks, child.
She quickly goes and gets like a little carved wooden bowl and sits it next to you. I do have a small amount of ration too. If you're hungry, I'm happy to share.
Funny thing about dying, it sort of takes the appetite right out of you. But
I know what you mean.
I appreciate it. Have you heard of any of the others? Have they appeared?
No, you just you had appeared here, and Lumina thought it was opportunistic and interesting that you came here. She brought you back. Wanted to speak with you.
Oh, glad I could be of help to her, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think that went as well as she was hoping.
Sorry to disappoint her, I bet. But showed her true colors a little bit.
Well, she's just frustrated. It's you have to give her some time, I think. I've seen her frustrated before, but she gets over it.
Well, she's not the only one that's frustrated.
Does it hurt?
Absolutely. I'd rather not try to experience that again, and well, if I do, I'd like to. It gets frustrating, I think, keep coming back time after time, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, but I assume so, that it does.
And he's going to, again, slowly try to rise.
She'll help you up.
Yeah.
Ellie would help you up.
And just groans as every muscle aches. Is there any sort of residual injuries on Bastion from the battle, or does he look to be sort of restored?
You don't have any obvious injuries. When you sit up, though, and lean forward, there's this searing pain on your back. You're like, I wasn't hit on my back. It was towards my front, and then my neck was stepped on.
Ellie, can you take a look at my back?
Oh, sure, just a moment. And she kind of just, peeks behind your tunic. Just oh my God. It just looks like flames rolling up your back in a black, almost burnt, actually like your forearm.
I think with that, Bastion will visibly pale.
Is this one of those marks?
I suspect it is. It's pocked up as Cain. Soon, I suspect.
Yeah, Cain has failed a few times, I think. Not failed. You know what? I'm sorry.
That's all right. I think I'm gonna lie back down.
Sure. She just puts the water next to you.
Yeah.
It's at about this point that the rest of the crew.
Before we get in,
yeah, sure.
On their walk, Ophelia's gonna go up to Cherie and she's gonna say, "Cherie, I was just wondering this veil before we hand it over. Are you able to surmise what it does at all, other than make her pretty again?"
I can try my best, but I'm not sure.
Sure. Ophelia will hand it to Cherie.
Okay.
Do you have like a spell you're going to be using?
Just make an Arcana check.
Sure. Yeah. Roll
That
Arcana.
So 18.
18. It's definitely magically enchanted, something that you need to be attuned with. It's currently bound to a spirit you would imagine to be hers. I think beyond that, the only thing you might get from it is that it is a source of power for her.
So Cherie has both like paladin, sort of that paladin, sort of the good kind of juju energy. She also has like the sorcerer as well, so she knows the difference between sort of the darkness as well. And so I'm wondering if she would pick up with an 18, if she would pick up whether it's kind of like a cursed item or just like something that's just powerful, helpful. And the other piece that she might want to know is if we bring it close to the person that's attuned to it, would that automatically trigger that person to know that it was there? Those are the things that she would think about.
I think, especially being a paladin, a warrior of light, you would get dark energy from this. I wouldn't call it cursed, but certainly dark magic. Excuse me. As far as whether this other creature may be aware, I mean, you've bumped into hags in the material plane. They are magical beings. For them to be able to scry a magical item is probably pretty easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would just let her. I would just say, like, my concern is bringing this too close.
Does it feel like this? And she'll hand the pendant over, the one that she grabbed off the hands that were at the statue.
Yeah.
The one that Lumina had said belonged to Malachar, but Malachar had said belonged to Lumina.
Yeah.
She's just trying to figure out, does it have a similar feel?
She doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
No.
Yeah. It may be like you're getting a vibe from it. You guys have checked it out before, but it's not the same.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah.
She's not. She's not picking up on it if it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she might already know we have it. She might not help us if we don't give it, but I don't want to. I don't know.
I would be concerned about taking it anywhere close to her.
And how about this? I have a suggestion. Maybe I can bring up my wolf. We could tie it around the wolf's neck or have it hold it in its mouth, and it could hold back. I have it trained quite well with whistles and hand motions.
I don't know. Do you think she's going to be able to scry it, though?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe she can, but the wolf could put enough distance between her.
Well, scrying, though, you can see it wherever it is.
Right, I guess so.
So do we...
I'm just trying to keep it out of her hands. If we get into combat, say.
Are we planning on fighting her today? I just don't know if we're going to be able to get out if we do.
Right. I understand what you're saying. I just strongly feel that she shouldn't have it anywhere near her.
Agreed.
And I have nowhere to hide it right now. We don't have a bag of holding, per se.
Agreed. And I worry... Yeah, I worry on both sides. If we give it to her and it's a powerful weapon, then she'll be stronger. And if we hold it back and she realizes...
Yes. Well, I trust neither of them. I don't trust the child either.
What if we just tell her that he didn't have it?
This is true. We could just try to bluff.
Then she scries it back to us, or...
If she can scry, we are really having to risk the bluff on
She's
this.
not going to do anything to hurt us until we bring her the stones. She's made it obvious she wants the stones from us. Obviously, she can't get them herself.
So do we keep it on us, ask our questions, and see...
I'm sure you can hide it very well.
Oh, well, that's a little bit awkward.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've pulled up my wolf.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. As everybody's walking, you can feel like this draining energy from you. You've had time to like set up and move through camp, and it's almost like as the day gets started, the ground itself starts to sap you of energy. I need everybody except for Bastion to make me con saves. I need a 15 or higher to save.
Rolled a 15 plus 5.
Save.
12 for Mador.
Okay, fail.
13.
Fail.
12 for Skoogs.
Skoogs, Cherie and Mador are going to take a level of exhaustion and also lose 50 soul shards as the energy is just drained from you. If you were currently at your level for shards, being at 10, that means you'd have 1,000. If you just went below that, your ability score has just been reduced by 1 for Constitution.
Can Bastion do a quick little insight check? He wants to see if Lumina's sort of state of frustration was like her natural state and the rest is an act, or if it was actual frustration. And just trying to get a gauge as to whether or not he saw like a glimpse of her true sort of self in that moment.
I like it. Give me an insight check.
It's an 18.
18. You got a glimpse of what you think, especially after chatting with Malakar, what Lumina may actually be, and her desperation for this veil.
Cool.
So, is our plan give it to the... Are you all right? You all look a bit knackered.
I'm just feeling a little bit tired. Don't worry about
Did
it.
not sleep very well.
I feel like I've just been drained.
This is actually a really good in-game reason for everybody to feel kind of tired.
Can't find how much soul shards I had. I had it wrote down. I can't find it right
Does
now.
anyone need some
No
soul
pressure
shards?
right now. You can deal with it on break.
Anyone?
Well, I took the level of exhaustion. Sorry,
Okay.
what was that?
Anyone need any soul shards? Well,
Yeah.
potentially Meador.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I could.
50 would keep me at...
Skooks?
I could
Top
use
me up.
a bit. Yes, please.
Okay. She's going to put Mador on hold until Mador figures out how many he's got. And I think Mador is okay because he did 2 kills with the zombies. So I think
I
you're
think I would be okay.
Yeah,
I think you're
and you didn't
just
die.
above.
Yeah.
But I still take the exhaustion.
You still take the exhaustion, and 1 level of exhaustion is just disadvantage on ability checks, not attacks.
So Ophilia she'll grab 100 soul shards from herself and give them to Skoogie.
Okay, there is a catch with giving soul shards, though.
Of course there is.
Let me bring up my notes on it here. I'll just read it out instead of trying to like explain it in narrative. So soul shards can be given to another creature, even if unconscious. However, they'll need to make a DC plus X divided by 10, the number of soul shards. So what that means is if you give them 20, divided by 10 would be 2, right? So they need to make a DC 12 save. So if giving 20, you make DC 12. They receive it regardless, but may be, what is the word I'm looking for? Tormented by something of your past. You're essentially influencing them.
I know Philly doesn't know that, so she's gonna give him 100.
In addition, after giving them soul shards, you cannot do it again for 24 hours unless you willingly take a level of exhaustion. And you can keep doing it. You can like exhaust yourself and exhaust yourself and exhaust yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Kay.
It's your choice.
All right. Ophilia doesn't know any of that yet, so she's gonna go ahead and do the 100.
Well, then, I
was
mean,
it explained to us by Kane? Or
Let's say because 100 is a little heavy-handed.
I was gonna
I'll
say-
say Kane, or more likely is Madame Whisper told you how that worked because she gave you the soul thorn.
shoot. So Ophilia's gonna say which one of you is lower?
I need 50.
You need 50. and
I'm
how-
the same.
You need 50. Okay.
Ooh, got to make a choice.
Wow, she chooses Skoogie. Sorry, Shuri.
Oof.
Yeah, we're back here again.
She avoids eye contact with Shuri and heads over to Skoogie, and she just says to Shuri, he's sort of squishy. And then gives 50 then. Wait, so that would be a
15. Yeah.
15. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, she'll do 50 just because that way it brings you back up to, yeah.
So I make a check, save now?
Yeah, wisdom
And
save.
160 is level, right? 100's level, sorry.
Yeah.
100 per level. So if you have 1,000, like if you're at level 10, you should have 1,000 soul shards minimum.
19 for the save.
Okay, you save. You don't receive any torment, and you receive the 50 soul shards. So, Philly, if you want to do that again.
So that means my constitution goes back up to where it was
Yes.
before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's disadvantage on ability.
No, so if you do this again.
Yeah, if I do it again.
You become exhausted. Yeah.
She's not going to right now because she wants to have the conversation with Lumina, and she doesn't want to be exhausted for that. And she'll actually explain that to Shree, and she'll say, I think we need to all be on our toes, and I'm not being funny, but you all look like shite.
Yeah, I feel like shite.
And then when we're leaving, I'll give you some more, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Is my dog affected
No.
by this?
No. It would just be you.
Did you want to give it to my hound, or are you going to hold on to yourselves?
What, the souls?
No, the...
Oh, what do we think? With the hound, or with us, or in a pocket?
He
Down
could,
me
he, could, he
undies?
could eat it, I guess.
Oh, it sort of feels like if we're going to piss her off, like that would really piss her off.
Yes, I guess so.
Then she's got to wait for it, and then we're chasing him around, like, you know, when they accidentally eat some hair or something, and then, anyway,
I think a good idea would be leave it with the dog.
I think so.
Or just tell her we don't have it.
we give it to the dog. We don't feed it to the, like, fully feed it to the dog.
Unless
He won't eat it unless I tell him to.
Okay, yeah. Let's not have him eat it then. Yeah, so she gives it to whichever hound. Yeah.
The purple one.
The green one's the one that's out.
What do we
Purple
want to
one's
ask
spectral.
Lumina? Just ask her about the things Malakar said.
Yeah. Like we
Yeah,
just need
and
to
just
say,
see.
well, we've taken care of him, but he didn't have it.
Okay.
I think that would be the way to go.
All right.
And then that way we're not putting more power in her hands, because that is a very powerful,
Yeah.
like you say, possibly a weapon.
Do we attune to it?
Oh. Not yet. Let's say not yet.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
I get my hound just to hold back, and
Okay.
it sits in the shadows. It's very good at like not being seen when it needs to be.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head in. Hound has the veil in its mouth, I'm assuming, carrying it around. And you make it to Lumina's Rest, which you've been to before. I'm going to turn on the proper Lumina's Rest music, because I do have a playlist for it.
You stay here, Shangar.
Wait for it.
Good boy. I give him a little pet.
Little ear
It's like the only time you ever see me have any sort of
Niceness.
niceness,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
kindness in me. I love my dog.
Aw. You make it to Lumina's Rest. It's glowing like it normally does. It's quite peaceful. You see Ellie there. And she's sitting next to Bastion, who is now sitting up. Or no, he laid back down.
He laid back
He
down.
laid back down. But she's sitting next to him, just painting rocks. Seems like she's okay. Seems like Bastion's there. You can see him breathing. And Lumina is up with some of her, what will you call them? Worshippers, whatever.
Right.
Her people. I forgot. They're not in front of me. I forgot what they're called.
I think Bastion would have actually joined her in painting rocks.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so the two of you are sitting there painting rocks. I love it.
Yeah.
And you see Lumina, who looks down as you guys approach, and she just kind of like looks towards you. She's got her flowing white gowns on, and kind of gives you like a bow, like a welcome, and turns around and continues working on whatever she's been working on.
Oh, Philly beelines for Bastion.
Sure.
You're all right?
I am alive.
It's a good start. We got your gear.
Oh. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. How are you feeling?
Terrible. Incredibly terrible. You're all alive? I take it you succeeded?
He's dead.
That's great. Did you kick him while he's... What's that smell on my cloak?
Oh, we brought his
It's
head.
wet.
We should probably wash it off in the spring or something. I just sort of, she shakes it out and the head like rolls out. We stood on his throat.
I appreciate that. And he sort of like wrings out some of the blood from it and puts it back on.
We could have given it a rinse. That's fine.
It's seen worse.
Fair.
Let's talk for a second. And he's going to sort of walk a little further away from Lumina, hopefully out of earshot.
Is this just with Ophelia or with everybody?
Ophelia's going to cast message on him and going to say, this might be a better way for us to talk. And it's a cantrip, so she'll keep casting it so we can do it back and forth.
Okay. Perfect.
Can only you two hear it, or can you do group wise?
I can't. I could then cast it to someone else to share the information or whatever.
Okay.
And Bastion will be a little sort of like wary at first. It's been a while since he's had real conversations with people in general, so ones in his head are like a whole other level.
And extra confusing, Ophelia does this a lot, so she'll occasionally say things out loud like, oh, you're not looking so bad actually. While inside she's like, what's the gossip?
Bastion will just be looking like straight ahead, unfocused, not saying a word, because all of his mental prowess is going to have an online conversation.
So you guys are on Discord?
Yeah. I know that none of us necessarily trust the witch, but definitely got the impression that she is not all that she seems. She's very desperate to get that veil. And
the veil's powerful, and Shuri thinks it's nefarious.
And I would say that she is as well.
I think we're all in agreement there, but we think she might still be our best bet to get out of here, so we're going in knowingly.
As long as we're all going in, knowing what's going to happen in the end.
The veil's outside of the rest here. It's with Mador's pup. We haven't brought it in right now.
All right. That's all I had.
Ophelia will really quickly relay this to people. Just essentially, Bastion agrees with us. Yeah.
Does anybody respond to her?
Just okay. Just very sure it's okay.
Confirmation.
Yeah, just confirmation, yeah.
Lumina turns and heads down. Dwound. She's dwound.
She's drowning? Should we say
It dealt with itself. Perfect.
She heads down towards you with a smile on her face and approaches you in the nicest way possible. Says, welcome back. Excuse my appearance as always. How did you make out with Malachar? You've returned. You, for the most part, look well. I'm happy to see that. I was able to help your friend Bastion here. He appeared. The Devouring Will saw it fit for him to appear here so I could heal him. I've done so.
We've killed Malachar.
Excellent.
However, your veil is elsewhere in the Underworld.
You're going to need to roll me a deception check.
She's not lying. It is elsewhere in the Underworld.
Well, but she's not trying to determine whether...
She just dodged. She just said it's elsewhere. Can I do a persuasion?
I'll give you persuasion.
Persuasion.
You can do it with advantage.
Ooh.
Just because of your tricky wordplay.
Inspiration.
Yeah, basically inspiration.
Natural 20.
Fucking shit.
Take that, Gavin.
Boy.
Elsewhere. What happened?
We found a chest with our magical items. We killed Malachar. Here we are. Bastion died. Well, sort of.
My sources must have lied to me then. Well, I appreciate your allegiance. Malachar is now rid, or this plane is now rid of Malachar, and we're better off because of it. And that's thanks to you. I know I had agreed to help you in your task of receiving or recovering the Null Stones, and I intend to be true to my words. Excuse me for just a moment. And she walks away and heads up towards the that fountain area. And you can see she's collecting something. Do you guys want to do anything in this moment, or you're just going to let her return?
I go up to Bastion and I just say to him, next time try to stay on your feet, soldier.
Bastion is just gonna like look down. How old is Mador?
Mador's around about like 30-ish.
30.
Yeah.
Bastion's gonna look down and say, I remember when I needed to be told what to do as well.
Oh, how charming.
Get bent.
Oh, Philly's standing there like mom and dad are fighting at the dinner table. Like, oh my God.
I feel like Ellie's eyes are big too. She's like painting on the rock. Like,
Oh, Philly picks up a rock and starts painting it too.
I find it helps. Lumina returns, and with her is a very nice tray. It's a wooden carved tray, and upon it is 5 vials. And they have a sparkly appearance to them. It's almost like like a expensive alcohol. There's what is that? The flecking or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like little silver fleckles in it. It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous, clear crystal glass. And she hands it out to you. I offer this in exchange for your services that we agreed upon. You've fulfilled your end of the deal, so here's mine. Your next task in recovering the nullstones will be tricky. You will be tested, and your mind will be squeezed in a way. I think these can help. And mechanically what it is a save against, or not save, protection against insanity.
Ooh.
Just like a potion.
Yeah, a potion.
How long's it good for?
1 hour.
Will we know when to take it?
You will have to make that choice yourself.
Well, shite.
Didn't we say we were going to do the mind one last?
We were doing body, mind, spirit.
Oh, your accent changes. Is that a lie too?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking over
You simply
before.
can't trust this one.
Shut up, Mador.
Yeah.
I give you a warm pat on the back.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Cherie would thank her. She would just take the vial of whatever this is and just put it in her inventory and
Sure.
thank her for it.
Mador takes it too.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
If you do come across the veil, please return it to me, and I will do what I can to give you another boon. I don't know what that might be at this stage, but should you be able to help me, I will be more than happy to help you.
Okay.
And remind me, why do you need it so much?
Luminous Rest is meant to be a peaceful, welcoming place, not a place for a hag, someone like me, a witch. I wish to hide my true self, something I'm embarrassed of. People should feel welcome here, not afraid of me.
Well, it's not quite the service you're doing then. Thank you.
Wouldn't that consist of just being yourself?
You would hope so, yet our reputation on the material plane precedes us.
It is true. We don't really trust you.
Nor should you. Trusting in the underworld is dangerous. You must make your own choices. So far, it seems like you've made the right ones.
Okay.
Everybody give me perception checks real quick.
I have disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody except Bastion and Ophelia have disadvantage.
Everybody.
21.
It's 21 as well.
Wow.
8.
Oh, good. Yeah. You keep patting Bastion on the back.
So unaware that it's hurting him.
5 and 7.
Refuses to
5 and
show
7.
weakness.
11 total.
Okay. Yeah, Bastion and Ophelia are the only ones that noticed that when you first met Ellie, she was quite young, quite, like childlike skin, soft and dainty. And she looks like a little weathered in this moment. Not like it took a perception check of quite high. Like, we're not talking super obvious. Your friends haven't noticed.
Ophelia beelines towards her, and while she does that, she actually sends a message to Cherie. because she saw Cherie and Ellie had kind of connected at first and said, she says, take a look at Ellie. I think the hag is draining her. She goes over and she's going to inspect Ellie, and she's going to say, are you feeling tired or anything, Ellie? How you feeling?
Oh, yeah, sometimes, probably just rest. Sometimes I need a little bit of, extra time, I guess.
When do you need a little extra time?
I don't know, it seems to be random. Maybe a bad sleep. That's all Lumina says. Just need to rest more sometimes.
Does she put you to bed?
Yeah. She's always takes care of me. Keeps a close eye on me.
Does she? Ophelia says this while looking at Lumina. Is Lumina hearing all of this?
She's keeping a very close eye on you right now.
Yeah. So Ophelia definitely meets eyes with her and says, "Oh, does she? She takes good care of you."
You're looking at.
I'm looking at Lumina.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lumina. Give me a. Is it going to be insight? Let's make it. Let's make it Arcana.
I move my finger towards the trigger of my crossbow.
Okay.
That is going to be a 13.
13. No. You're like, she's just looking at you like, what are you doing with Ellie?
Cherie, or Ophelia says to Cherie, we can't let this happen. But through message.
Sure.
She messages back and says, Zone of Truth.
Yeah. What do we hold over her? The veil, if we need.
Sure. Or the promise to get it. If we're to bring it back to her when we find it.
All right.
And then
I think we warn her about the veil, the zone of truth, though. We're casting a spell and the hag takes it as an attack, or do we just go?
We can tell her that we want to know the truth about things.
Sure. All right.
And see if she agrees. There's things that we don't. There's things that we don't know. And we're just trying to make the best decisions we can to get out of here and to help everybody out on our way through.
So she's going to quickly say to Mador, at the ready, and she's going to say just out loud to Skoogie, Ligati.
I start taking just a little bit of high ground, giving myself enough space between her and my crossbow.
Yeah. Ophelia and Cherie approach, and Ophelia says, "We have some questions, and we'd love for you to be honest. And in return, we will make your veil a priority."
Of course. She walks towards the group of you and starts heading towards Ellie and says,
Ophelia stands in front of Ellie.
Bastion's gonna be right behind her as well.
Shit.
Is this about the child? Is this about the child? She's quite safe here.
Yes, it's about a lot of things.
Have you cast Zone of Truth yet?
Not
Okay. We have some questions for you.
I would be happy to answer the ones I am able to.
We can help with that. And Ophelia will nod at Cherie.
Cherie casts Zone of Truth.
Okay, and I make a save, right?
That's right.
What's my save?
15.
Fails. Yes. One I am acutely aware of. And she looks directly at Cherie.
Cherie winks at her and says, "That's good, right? Nothing to hide."
I think at this point, Bastion's going to ask Ellie if she wants to go play elsewhere, and take her by the hand, and just walk away from the situation as they're dealing with Lumina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. You can tell in that moment that Lumina is very uncomfortable with that. And give me a quick, anybody that's watching Lumina, give me a quick perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
22.
16.
Okay.
8 and what is it? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
8 and 2 is 10.
Just 9 for me.
Okay, Skoogie, Ophelia, and Bastion notice that Lumina has started to cast something. She's doing it Subtly, kind of like within her cloak.
None of that now.
Oh, just protecting the child.
The child is safe.
You can feel Ellie has stopped moving. Like you physically cannot move her right now. She was walking with you, and now it's just like she's like in cement.
Is she still is she frozen or?
It's like she's just sort of complacent.
Can Bastion pick her up?
No, like she's
Okay, like stuck on the ground.
Kind of like a
Alright,
whole person.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Are you draining the child?
Draining a child.
Draining.
Draining a child is a dangerous thing. I'm assuming you're wondering if I'm using her to stay alive.
Are you?
Your task with the null stones is right in front of you, and you have only a short period of time to succeed. Sitting here wasting your time with trivial questions for me does not seem like the best use of that time.
Well, we got a lot of information, right? We did the same thing with
Malachar.
Malachar is weak and a fool.
Yeah, but he told us the truth.
And that's why he's dead.
Yeah, but he told us the truth about you.
Oh. And I suppose a demon tells the truth.
You could say the same of a heg.
True. Yes, well.
I also want to make sure that she doesn't see, but from my hip, I've got a bead on her.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's not obvious, but you know what I mean? I'm kind of in the shadows a little bit. I'm just kind of sitting back, but...
How far away did they manage to get from before Ellie froze? Are they still essentially right in the area?
They're in the area. Let's say 20 feet.
Ophelia will say loud enough for Bastion to hear too. I don't think any of us agree with killing a child so that a hag can stay alive.
In this moment, she casts something. I'm going to give everybody initiative after this reaction for how you want to react to it.
Right.
You're not necessarily in combat. She casts Misty Step and appears next to the child with her hand on her. She's about to cast something next, but I'm going to roll initiative to see what everybody does.
It's a 1 for Bastion.
Oof.
Oh, I've got advantage.
21 for Skoogie.
I'm just bringing up her stats here, sorry.
It's an 18 for Mador.
And so we're not at disadvantage for initiative, are we?
You are for those
shit.
checks.
Okay, can I'll just do it.
Not me, not you, though, right?
Not Bastion and not...
roll 2 8s, doesn't matter. 11.
20.
11.
Okay,
14.
mine's still the same, 18.
Disadvantage. Fucking exhaustion.
With advantage, I got a 10, so yeah.
However, Ophelia has she has alert, and she has something called initiative swap. So immediately after I roll initiative, I can swap my initiative with the initiative of one willing ally in the same combat.
Okay.
Would Bastion swap? Because he's right there.
Absolutely.
Cool. So I don't know what that maybe that just looks like. Ophelia notices quickly and yells out to Bastion.
Okay. And what is what is the top initiative right now?
20 is mine.
I rolled a 17.
Shoot.
She has a +5. She puts her hands on Ellie and casts I forget the name of it. It's like a dimension door essentially, and she's like, and they're both gone like that.
I was going to say, so Bastion has reactive strike. So as a reaction, he can make an attack.
I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Grapple?
We just see if it applies to just his pole arm or if it is.
Talk to her.
I didn't attack. I just said we didn't want her killing a kid.
Note on exhaustion. It looks like it's different in 2024.
Oh shit.
It says D20 tests are affected. When you make a D20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
So it would be 2.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so whatever
Instead
your
of rolling.
And
initial
does that
was.
still count for the initiative then? It's still.
Well,
it's still
Well, I don't think anybody beat
It
a 20.
says it says D.
Well, no, I would go at 20. I would
says
go at 24.
D20 tests.
Oh, 17, 18, 19, 20. You would have beat me.
yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Wait, with the -2?
Well,
Yeah.
That's the con, isn't it?
No,
No,
it's
with the
you have
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Anytime you roll a d20,
Oh, any D20.
you
Oh,
minus
okay.
2.
Okay, so she still would have won. Okay.
Yeah.
I would go 22.
so hang on.
I had 23.
Hang on one for a second, because when I first rolled without disadvantage, I rolled a natural 20.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Reroll.
All right. So, listen. Okay. I have 23.
So-
We have to go on initiative
We've got
order.
a,
So let's fix this.
but we've got a reaction. Does
Yeah.
the reaction go before the?
Well, let's fix initiative just so
Okay.
we're aware. So I'm at 23 for the hag. Shuri had natural 20. Then we had Mador. And then what was next?
Philly swapped with Bastion,
Okay,
so
right,
that Bastion would get 20.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So Philly takes.
That's
Was
good.
it 10 for Bastion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Knock a Philly down 2. There you go.
Okay. All right. That is your initiative order. So we have Shuri, Lumina, Mador, Bastion, Skoogie, Philly. She moves to this child. You can see she starts to cast something. We'll give quickly Bastion his reaction as she Misty stepped towards, because he had hands on Ellie.
Yeah,
and
devils
then
do.
we're going to come to...
makes sense.
It was a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Bastion does 12 points of damage and does Tactical Master Push to knock her 10 feet away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Gets pushed away. Does she go prone or anything, or do I make a save for that?
No, that would be a different Tactical Master. So she is just 10 feet away at this point.
Okay, gets pushed away. I'm gonna put on some I guess combat music. Let me just switch this up as Shuri has a moment for herself to determine what she's gonna be doing. Whoa,
What am I going to do? Hold person? Okay.
to? Nice.
She casts hold person with a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Wisdom saving throw. Let me just check here because I didn't review the stat very well, and she might have.
No, you guys were going to try and...
I didn't say we were
take on
going to
this
kill her. We just
CR30
said it.
hag.
Well, we can get there. You can talk about it. It says
We didn't say we were going to kill her. Just, she started this.
it says
we were
magic
getting
resistance. The hag
Well-
has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So I get advantage.
Shuri saw her hold Ellie.
Yeah.
And so she would just do the same to her.
Totally. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Oh man, even with advantage. 10, and then what was my save?
15.
Of what? What's my modifier?
Wisdom.
Wisdom
Wizzy.
is
Wizzy, bro.
plus 2, 12 fails. Dang. Okay, so whole person.
She's paralyzed.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay.
Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah. Just
Says choose a humanoid, so we chose the hag.
Yeah.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. She failed. Paralyzed for the duration. It is, let me see here, up to 1 minute.
Jesus. Okay.
Let me see
Does
here.
she make a save at the beginning of her
At
turn?
the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay, so at
On
the
the turn.
end of her turn.
Yes.
Okay, so she basically wastes a turn every time until she
Yeah,
succeeds.
she's got to
Yep.
succeed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Shuri casts this. Bastion has pushed her 10 feet away from him and Ellie. She comes to her turn, which ends because she can't do anything, and then now I guess makes another save because it was right after
That's
you.
correct.
All right, and she gets advantage because magic resistance. Saves the second time. So she's unrestrained, but essentially wasted a turn now.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Mador.
Mador. So she's not held anymore.
She's not held.
Can I see her from where I'm at?
Absolutely. It's only 10 feet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do an attack with my. I'm gonna do an attack with my crossbow, and I'm gonna throw the lightning in there as well.
Okay. Should we? I'm just like, I don't want to meta game, but is your guys' plan to actually do a battle here? Should I bring out a map, or is this like a
I mean, we're kind
potential?
of in it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was like a grab the kid and run or
Well,
something.
so
It's not
we haven't done any damage to her at this point in time.
Actually, I have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
take
I
a
did
swap
12
at her.
points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But-
And
Okay.
Mador's instant reaction
Yeah.
as a soldier would
Fair.
be.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
And so is it disadvantage on the attacks as well with the D20s?
No.
No.
That's double exhaustion. Actually, and it's not
Third.
even that with
No, it's
the
just minus 2 points.
for ability checks, right?
It's minus
for
2
all
points.
D20 tests.
Anytime you use your D20.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's minus 2. Man, that's actually.
third-
I feel like that's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 to hit?
Fails.
Fails. Okay. Well, even though I failed, I'm pretty sure with the lightning it still adds in.
Okay.
So that's you want to make a dexterity saving throw, a dex save of 12.
A dex save of 12. Let me bring up her
God, I
dex.
wish you were held still because that would just been auto.
18.
Okay, so you fail. So you'll take half damage
Okay.
from 4d8.
Holy jeez.
Come on. 23 points halved.
Whoa. 12?
Yeah.
Or no, 11. Let's round it down.
Okay.
Does question for mechanics? Does Ellie's hold person drop when?
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
That
when
would
she
be
got
a
hit. Yes.
constitution.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. She's no longer held. Thank you.
And does my
Ellie's not an initiative, by the way.
I would like to attack Ellie.
and I also use Hunter's Mark so I can throw another d6 in there.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yep. And it's another 5 points of damage.
Dang.
Wish I'd hit with
16.
the crossbow as well. That would have been a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Bastion, you're up.
Bastion's going to grab Ellie and just start booking it.
Okay.
And calling out towards Mador, "Dog!"
Nice.
Mate was like, "Who are you calling a dog?"
Fuck you, you sniveling twat.
You rat bastard.
Yeah, functionally calling for one of Mador's dogs.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're using double your move action to run with Ellie? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you're able to. She's willing and running with you.
Great.
Skoogie, you're up.
Skoogie is going to use all of his move action to get as close to Bastion and Ellie as he can.
Okay.
And basically load an arrow into his bow and kind of hold it as a ready action
Okay.
in case the hag comes and attacks. Otherwise, he doesn't want to escalate this into a fight if it doesn't have to.
Okay, sounds good. So Bastion dashed, so he's gone 60, or does he have more than that? 30
yeah.
and 30?
Yeah, I think it is. 60.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
So I
then-
would have 35 because I regularly have 40, but you lose 5 with exhaustion level 1. So
Okay, all right, so all
partway
right, so you
there.
make it halfway,
Yeah.
half inch. Okay, sounds good.
I'd say my movement as well. I'd probably move back at like another 20 feet or something like that.
Okay, sounds good. Ophelia.
Ophelia is watching what the others do. She's gonna know. So Skoogie held his action.
yeah.
Okay, so Ophelia is going to do the same. She's going to catch up with the others, and she's going to put a hand on Ellie. She's going to like grab onto Ellie's shirt or hand or something, and she's going to hold an attack.
Okay.
And she'll call out to Lumina. Perhaps it's better if we just talk about this, and then.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be her action for now.
Okay. Cherie.
Cherie is going to also back away.
Okay.
She's going to go over to Ellie and cast invisibility.
Motherfucker.
Ophelia immediately lets go over.
I hate to be that person for the party, but Ellie is 60 feet away because Bastion dashed his full movement away.
Yeah.
Right.
So you wouldn't be able to reach her.
Yeah.
Well, I could do a dash action.
And actually,
Right.
I can
Wait,
Misty
but
Step
I don't
for my
think you can do it-
bonus action.
Okay.
So
but
I'll
for the-
Misty Step and movement.
Yeah.
Okay, but for the invisibility, I don't think you can dash and cast.
Fair.
yeah.
Okay.
She misty
Okay.
steps to him though, no? Oh, you wouldn't know he's going to do it though.
I wouldn't know he was going to do it. No.
Okay.
Yeah, because dash
Okay.
essentially uses
Okay.
your primary action.
Okay.
So Ophelia, same thing, but bonus action was Misty Step, and then
Okay. So
That's why I should've
Cherie
put it up the
Cherie
map.
will just she'll cast hold person on her again.
Motherfucker.
Which is going to be lovely for me.
She saves this time. 21. She does have advantage on saves against magic, so.
It's wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I rolled 19.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Do you use your move action, though, to get
I will.
the 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll move my 30 feet.
Sounds good. She is, again, going to cast Misty Step to Ellie and bonus action cast plane shift is what it is. She casts
60 feet away.
Misty Step is 30 feet. So she
I didn't see the stats in front of me.
DMs at the table.
Totally playing with the DMs.
Okay, she won't do that. Motherfuckers. She like sighs for a moment. She's like, this is pointless. You're all fools. I'm trying to help you.
That is my name.
We were trying to help you too.
We're asking questions and you're not answering them.
Give me back the child. and
No,
I'll be more
let's
than
talk.
happy
Let's
to.
talk. Right? We have something that you want, right? And we want answers.
Give me a persuasion
You
check
weren't
with advantage.
Supposed to say that.
well, the child is
We
what
have
she
the
wants.
child.
yeah, she's focused on it.
Good one. Shut up, Scoogie.
Albert comes and flies over Scoogie's mouth.
Sorry. So I have disadvantage. So I'm rolling straight.
No, just -2 to your highest dice. So I'm giving you advantage.
What a gift.
Highest dice is 16 minus 2 is 14.
Plus your perception.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Or persuasion.
Persuasion is plus 6.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry,
Ooh.
7. 7.
Whoa.
Persuasion plus 7?
Yeah.
I'll change the music.
Oh, I wanted to shoot her again.
Oh, I mean, you can still shoot her if you want.
De-escalate, escalate, de-escalate, escalate.
She's so confused.
Yeah.
She's like emotionally strong.
We will actually go in initiative order just in case someone does want to react that way, because I don't want to speak for your characters. So Cherie just had her moment. This is now essentially
Mador.
Lumina's, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And she says, fine. What do you want from me? And then we'll go initiative order if you guys want to respond, or you could pass.
Well, I, as a good soldier, pull out my dog, Beast of the Land.
Okay.
So I cast that, which will take my action. Oh, summon Beast, sorry. That brings up my purple dog. We'll just pretend he's there. And then as a action, or I guess a bonus action, I won't do anything.
Okay.
I'll just pull out the dog.
You can hold. You can.
You can't hold a bonus.
Ready action.
Yeah.
You can ready an action.
I've
But
already
he
used
used his
it.
action
Yeah,
already to
yeah.
call the dog.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my dog. And I'll send my dog right over to her, so it's just in
Yeah.
front of her, snarling.
One of them, right? Not the one with the veil.
No, I've got 2 doggies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Mador bring one over to Bastion and...
So
Ellie?
that's he hasn't
Or-
been able to. That
Oh, that
him
was the-
summoning. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
So I'm just gonna put the dog in front of. I'll summon it in front of the hag.
Okay.
It just snarls at her.
Nice dog.
No problem. He seems to like you.
Where's the other one? I thought you had 2.
He died, unfortunately.
Such a sad loss.
Absolutely.
Drinking that one. Go ahead, Bastion.
Bastion is going to get like an additional 30 feet further down.
Okay. With Ellie?
With Ellie, yep. And then sort of turn around and is going to... Bastion was a captain of the guard back in the day, so he's going to try something with Mador and try to issue a command as far as like,
Interesting.
hold your ground, be ready for anything.
I nod.
I like it. Scoogie.
I think Scoogie would just lower his weapon and say we are not here to fight you. We just want to make sure the child is safe, and we want to get the fuck out of here.
The child is safe.
Well, we want to know that. We don't want to hear you say it.
Ask her yourself.
She's gonna be under your influence, and maybe she's not gonna tell us the truth. We want to know ourselves. This is why this is happening.
Right. Ophelia.
Sorry, I can't see from my angle.
Yeah.
Ophelia has moved with Bastion and Ellie, and she's continuing to hold on to her hand. She's a little bit worried about that, like the dimension door, and she's hoping that holding Ellie's hand will mean she doesn't get away.
Yeah.
And she's still got one hatchet out, and she says, "Tell us honestly, are you draining her?"
I don't have a source of energy to keep me here. I am unable to help those who wish to succeed in leaving the underworld.
Philly's going to ready her action, but she's not going to attack.
Okay. Cherie.
Cherie is going to she's going to move 30 feet away,
Okay.
and she's going to ready an action.
Okay. So we'll, now that everybody's had a moment to take a moment or decide what they want to do, we'll like essentially drop initiative because we've come back to the top of the round. She's not, you can tell Lumina's like, well, what do you want from me? Right. So now we can talk freely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just above table, zone of truth is no longer happening.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
So that's my concern. That's my concern. Unless because that's what we wanted. You know, we wanted to ask her questions and we
Is
wanted
that a
answers.
concentration spell?
I think it's in a specific spot.
Yeah, she moved out of
away
the
as
zone.
well.
Oh, right. It's a zone.
Yeah.
It says it right in the name.
Yeah.
Clever.
See what they did there. It's good marketing.
I'm such a DM.
I say we take the girl with us.
You're gonna
That's not the better idea.
take a girl through these tasks, the 3 tests. She'll die faster than the rest of you. What sort of end is that for her? Seems a little unfair.
And you're going to do what? You're going to just drain her until she's nothing?
I will take care of her. She's been down here for a long time. You can see she's healthy, happy,
She looks worse for wear after just a day.
likely a bad night's rest is all. She just needs time.
Why pick her? This seems like a very busy place. There's a million people that come through here. You could pick anyone.
Cherie casts zone of truth again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is everybody in the zone?
No, we're 60 feet away.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
away from her.
I think I fail. Let me check. What's my
It was
number?
a +2 last time.
15.
Fail.
Goby.
What was the question?
It was, why don't you just take anybody? Why are you using the child specifically?
And also, are you? Yes.
But she doesn't have to answer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your silence is very reassuring. Your stunned silence.
She looks over at Ellie. Complicated. More complicated than you know.
We have all the time in the world.
Uncomplicated.
Did you know her on the material plane? Yes.
Spit it out, you ugly wench.
Mador's stock is increasing in Bastion's eyes.
You've come here with a task, and I helped you. I've given you a gift, and this is how you repay me.
We helped you as well. We killed Malakar
True. So we're even.
completely.
I will happily give you the directions you need to succeed in your tasks, your 3 tests, so you may return to the material plane. Is that not what you want?
We want answers.
I'm giving you answers.
No. Giving us lies.
I can't lie right now because of you.
You're choosing not to answer properly.
I'm choosing my words carefully so you don't misjudge me.
You could just be completely honest and then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Honesty is one of those things that could be taken incorrectly.
Try us. Because right now we're already taking you incorrectly.
She starts walking towards the group of you while she's talking.
She's held.
What?
Oh, no, she...
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she starts walking.
Stepping out of the zone of truth?
Yeah.
You can stay right there.
Why should I? Are you gonna make me stay here? I would hate to have to... She looks around. Hurt the group of you. That's not what I'm supposed to be here for. And she snaps her fingers, and these figures that you saw around her worshippers, like their cloaks just turn like dark. And if you've ever seen Harry Potter, imagine the creatures, what are they called? Dementors?
Mm-hmm.
They look a lot like that. I'm going to give you
How many are there?
6. I'm going to give you a chance to make this right. Ellie can continue painting her rocks. I'll continue maintaining the shrine as I should, and you can continue on your path. We will cross paths again. You know you have to return here to return to the material plane once you've collected the null stones.
Bastion's going to kneel down to Ellie at this point. What do you want to do?
I don't know what's happening. Lumina has taken care of me since I've been here. Why are you so angry at her?
Is Ellie in the zone of truth? Yeah.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was sitting right beside Lumi.
We're pretty sure, quite sure, that she's hurting you. Know when you wake up tired?
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. Sometimes.
It's not sleeping. That's not the problem.
Oh. The problem
Is Lumina.
she's hurting me?
Bastion, don't scare her if we're gonna leave her here.
She is dead in the Underworld.
Mm-hmm. I also now sneakily put a bead on Ellie with my crossbow. I want to see if there's a reaction from the hag.
Are you doing it sneakily?
Like
Sneakily,
behind Ellie, so Ellie doesn't know, but so the hag knows?
So the hag knows.
Oh, so the hag knows.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and we're going to come right back then. Good time for a break. Hey everybody, we're back, and it looks like the board's actually recording this time. That was our third attempt, but I do actually see it recording. Thanks for giving us that break. That was a much needed one for me. Anyway,
Yeah,
I was
me
getting a
too.
little stressed
Yeah.
out.
You were pooping for a while.
Oh yeah.
You were just planning shit.
No, I really had to go to the bathroom.
He just had like 6 laces in there, and he was just like, okay, you
You go in there and there's like white erase all over the windows, or mirror rather.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I have a lighter. I'm cooking the Lacey. You know? Go away. Before we get back into it, though, we do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors that make this podcast possible. Thank you so much. Go for it, Bastion.
Specifically, thank you very much, Witch Hazel Dice. Fellow adventurers, have you ever looked at your dice and thought, these just aren't magical enough? Do you long for something infused with arcane artistry? Then behold, Witch Hazel Dice, a one-man, one-cat operation in Victoria, BC, where every die is lovingly handcrafted with intricate hand-painted inclusions, inspired by pop culture, fine art, and just a hint of the occult. These dice are designed to make every roll feel truly legendary. Every set is an original creation. No mass production here. Each die looks to be scrumptious, so downright tasty that you might be tempted to take a bite. But please, for the love of the dice gods, don't. Instead, feast your eyes at witchhazeldice.com or check them out on Instagram at witchhazeldice to witness the magic for yourself. Retire those cursed math rocks and roll with Witch Hazel Dice. Handmade, magical, and absolutely not edible. Seriously, don't eat them. Thank you, bye.
Yeah, Witch Hazel Dice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love my dice.
Is it witch hazel or witch hazel?
Witch Hazel.
Witch Hazel.
Witch hazel.
Like we're fighting a witch right now, so it's the witch. and Witch
Oh, I
Hazel.
thought it was like witch hazel.
Like which Hazel is it?
Which witch is which?
Could be one or the other. Go ahead,
Anyway.
Chelsea.
You're up. Yeah. Bit over.
Speaking of Dwayne,
Adventurers of the Underworld, are your mental hit points and death saves? Do you find yourself in tense negotiations with a hag, trying to free a hostage while quietly wondering if the only way out is sacrificing a small child that you're currently holding? Yeah, that's not in the handbook. Enter Dwayne Orser, counselor, guide, and possessor of a +5 to compassion and immunity to judgy cleric stares. Whether you're bound by the chains of regret, haunted by your past party decisions, or just tired of feeling like the emotional healer for everyone but yourself, Dwayne offers a safe resting point in the darkest of realms. You've braved demons and despair. Now it's time to care for your own soul. Visit www.dwayneorser.com because even in the underworld, healing is possible. No child sacrifice is required.
Wow. I love it. Cash. I love it. Thank you, Dwayne, for being a part
Thanks,
of our
Dwayne.
podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Dwayne.
You're the best.
Do you have any advice for what to do if like your best friend in the entire like
It's
material
good. It's
plane,
good.
like-
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Family abortion.
Next.
Yeah, okay.
Do you say family abortion?
No.
It did sound like you said that.
It did, definitely. I want to clarify. I said family of origin.
I heard.
which is a counseling tactic.
It is. But whew,
Yeah, definitely.
I got worried.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah. The other one's more of a Cullen technique.
Jeez. I got really into character there for a minute. Fuck.
Paint us a word picture, Daddy.
Yeah. It's quick. Let's get out of this.
Back to the cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Where exactly did we leave off? I was actually a bit flustered, which is why I needed to stop.
Yeah.
You guys-
I pointed my crossbow at a small
oh,
child.
that's what it
Yeah.
was.
He's gonna murder the
Yeah.
child. Yeah.
No, I didn't. There's no intention to murder.
Bastion jumps on him
on
on Mador.
He'd
Oh.
be too far away.
Nope, he was standing right in. Oh, were you not in the?
No,
Like right behind her?
I moved back like 30 feet from where I originally was.
Bastion closes the gap.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was kneeling right in front of Ellie and probably looks up, sees you behind her with the crossbow.
How far? You
You
moved
60,
twice.
You moved 60 feet this way, and I moved 30 feet this way.
Oh, so you're not 30 feet from.
No.
Okay, so it's not right in front.
No,
the
I
map
moved
would have
away.
been helpful in hindsight.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Sorry.
You said you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
behind her, right?
Yeah, I said move away from her. Like I was moving behind, like away from her this way,
Yeah, from the child.
towards me. Essentially, if the map was here,
Yeah.
and I think you went like that way, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. And you did dashed away, but then you went further.
Yeah, so 90
Oh, yeah,
feet away.
so far.
Because
I know
he
Philly
just took his
followed
movement.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to quickly look up a spell to make sure I don't fuck it up.
Get up.
This is what he was in the bathroom looking up.
No, that's why I'm looking it up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I wasn't looking it up. Did you just talk amongst yourself while I
Yeah.
read the text? Because I can't read it out loud.
Wait, is it cash or is it money that he says?
It's both. It goes
It's
cash,
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 money.
money,
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 money.
Cash money. Money cash.
Cash money. Bags of money. Bags of cash.
You know what I think would have made that video better? Is if Gavin had
Boobies.
also had
Oh.
frosted tips.
Oh
Yeah, in my mind
Yeah.
he does.
I never had frosted tips, but I did have like stripes in my bangs for a while. I used to have bangs for a while.
There was definitely like a
Stripes.
colored hair gel. Like I dyed my hair
Nice.
black and then
you ever
had
do
like the
that?
red tips on it.
Did you ever
I
do
really
the
wanted to be one of the old
Kool-Aid move?
chicks, so I did
So
the bobby
AFI.
pins in the hair, and then you dye it so that you have like the stripes in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
good.
so much. And the big heavy winged eyeliner.
I just had a mullet.
I
And
mean,
then my hair started
I
falling
respect that more now.
Yeah. But I did want my mullet to be permed and bleached just on the back, and my mom said, "You look like a shepherd's pie."
The first time I shaved my head, I walked in the house.
Did actually say that.
I
So
walked into
good.
the house and my dad goes, "You look like a dildo with ears." Like completely deadpan.
Sounds like
I was like, "Cool."
my mom
That's
and your
cool.
dad have been friends.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, are we brothers?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we sound the same.
Sweet.
I need everybody to make me wisdom saving throws
I have so much wisdom.
as
And we're still.
Oh.
We're still.
Oh, yeah, no, I do have
Still
some.
at disadvantage.
yes.
No.
Well, minus 2
Minus
to your
2
roll.
points.
Minus 2 to your roll.
Oh, to roll.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my Ellie Good Luck Stone to
Yes.
re-roll.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
I'm doing the same shit.
I'm gonna use my luck as a human to reroll.
And wisdom, you said?
Like, human
Yeah.
like. Yeah, okay. Wisdom save. Yeah.
I got a nat
I'll-
20. Do I have to minus 2 from nat 20?
Yes.
Well, if it's a natural 20, it's a natural 20. We'll just call it critical
still
success.
exhausted.
Dwayne's giving
Oh,
me the
sorry.
shoulders.
Is it an attack? Because it's only if it's an attack.
No, wisdom save.
Oh, okay. So
I'll openly say I need an 18 or higher.
I got an 8.
I got a 19.
Nice.
14.
14?
14.
Bastion used Indomitable and got 28.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh, bobble.
All right. Mador failed.
8.
And Skoogie failed.
And Skoogie
Skoogie
failed.
failed.
Mador and Skoogie, you two become feared and start running
Oh, man.
away
Exhausted
from
and feared.
the hag.
Do you mean frightened? We're
Frightened, thank you.
That's the same.
Yeah, frightened,
different.
feared, whatever. You have to use your move action to run away in the sight of it. You can make wisdom saves on the beginning of your next
In the
turn.
sight of it?
Shut up.
Is it in the sight of it?
Oh, yeah. I thought I said it wrong.
So I won't be able to turn to shoot at the hag.
No, I don't think you can fire upon something you're frightened of. We'll have to confirm.
Is this only in, like, if we get into initiative, or I just start running right now?
But it is that you can see.
Ophelia is going to cast Silent Image of the hag in the opposite direction of the hag. because there's the one entrance in.
No, I'm just gonna be like,
But that's essentially what she wants. Is she wants it, however possible, to try and stop.
Yeah, I guess it would
Scooby
sort of
and
like
or
it would center them
kind of.
between the two.
That's what
Yeah.
she's hoping. Is she just doesn't want him to keep going.
Okay, I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, go ahead and cast it.
Yeah, it's cast.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Okay.
man.
What are you playing at? I've given you a chance to walk away. All I want is the child.
Yeah, that child part is the really sticky part for me, to be honest.
You have no idea. You don't know what you're playing with?
Never have.
Tell us what we're playing with.
I can't.
We're asking for honesty, right?
I can't.
You can't.
Part
No.
of the indomitable will thing, or
Devouring will
whatever it was.
has a stronghold on many of us. I'm not willing to give up my own life for the truth.
Choose someone else, not the child.
I don't have a choice.
Ophelia's gonna look at Bastion, cast message, and she's gonna say, "What do you want to do?"
I'm not giving the child over.
I don't want to either. She's gonna cast message on Cherie and say, "We don't want to give up the child. What do you want to do?"
I say we fight.
All right. How far away is she?
We should probably get the battle map.
Yeah.
Let's say 30 feet. I don't know.
She's 30 feet.
Because she was at the top of the map, then you guys went center, she followed you, then everybody ran away, and she stayed center, got pushed 10 feet back by Bastion. So,
Yeah.
40 feet, roughly.
Okay.
But should we pause, or do you guys want to chat while I go get the map? It won't take me long, I don't think. Where is the map? I think it's upstairs.
we
Oh,
chat.
it might be
It's
right
right
over
there.
there. Okay. Do you want me to pause, or do you guys want to meta?
Pause, or-
Okay.
Let's pause for a second.
Let's
Yeah.
pause. We'll be right back. We're gonna get the map because clearly a hag needs to die. Cash.
How are we gonna get out?
Hey everybody, we're back. We set up a quick map, the Luminous Rest map that they saw, third map in. The original adventure, we have most of the characters centered in the middle of the map. They are surrounded by 6 of these, we'll call them cultists. That's not what they are, but I can't keep thinking of the name. Lumina is at the far north end, and we have a mirror image, or whatever it was called,
Yep.
of Lumina cast to the south, essentially forcing our 2 frightened characters, Mador and Scoogie, to center themselves right in the middle of the whole situation. Let's do a quick initiative roll since we went out of initiative, and then we'll figure out how attack is going to work. I'm just going to roll once. Actually, no, I got 2 markers. So I'll roll for Lumina separately, and then I'll roll for these cultists.
I'm gonna use my
be
luck.
Lumina?
My luck.
Motherfucker.
Ellie Luckstone?
Yeah, my luck stone to reroll my initiative.
Okay, so I got 5 plus 7 is what's 5 and 7? 12.
20
Mado's
13.
13.
Mador is 13.
15 for Cherie.
Cherie is 15. I need a roll for these cultists. Oh, too much.
17 for Skoogs.
Scoogs is up here. Cherie was you're
15.
15, and then Bastion.
22.
What was Scoogs?
17.
22. Ophelia.
29.
29. Jesus.
Wow, you fell right off the laptop.
I can't even clip you
His
on
hand
there.
shaking there.
Money.
For 2024 rules, frightened is disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of fear is within line of sight, and creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of the fear.
So you could turn and shoot then.
You could turn and shoot, but you don't.
Yeah, I
you
can
can't
shoot.
move closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll be at
I
disadvantage.
could also shoot against these other guys down here without disadvantage.
That's actually true. Yeah.
It doesn't say. It doesn't
Well,
say
because they didn't make.
Oh
me
yeah,
fight.
with the source of no. It says if the source of fear is within line of sight.
Which
It doesn't say that it's against the source of the fear. Because you're still frightened either way.
Okay.
But that's actually useful because Scoogie could shoot these guys here as long as his back's turned.
But you're still
Right.
Within
right,
the line of
within
sight,
line
you
of
can't
sight.
see her.
So as long as you're not looking in her direction, yes, that's good.
I am kind of looking. in
Scoogie
the
doesn't know if he wants.
Well, you guys got to make saves at the beginning of your round anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have triggered initiative, this combat. We've got it set up. The hag looks around, has summoned these cultists. There's now 6 of them, not including her, 7 including her. Ophilia, what do you do?
Ophilia is going to move 10 feet forward, and then she is going to Misty Step behind the hag, so she's flanking with the wolf.
Okay.
And she is going to cast her Shadow Blade, Booming Blade combo.
Okay. Just for the listener's sake and my sake, can we use northeast, southwest? So
Oh yeah, so she's going to go.
I'm looking at it. That's
north of
Yeah.
north of the behind the back, but she's going north.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Heads north. Head goes behind Lumina. I'm assuming you had enough movement to get around Lumina without opportunity attack.
She did 10 feet, then she Misty stepped.
Oh, messy step. Okay.
Yeah. So so she's going to do her Shadow Blade, Booming Blade combo.
Okay.
And flanking has advantage. Going to be a 19 to or 20 to hit.
Hits.
So I have something called Cunning Strike. So when I deal my sneak attack damage, I can forego one of my sneak attack dice, and do certain abilities.
Okay.
Essentially, you pay one of your sneak attack dice. I have Poison, Trip, and Withdraw. And I'm going to do Trip.
Okay.
Okay, so I get 4d6. And then I also get 2d8 psychic. So 7, 8, 9, 11, 16,
I should bring out my calculator.
22, 23, 24 points of damage. And I get one more thunder dice. That's another 1.
Okay.
And she trips. She is now prone.
She's prone.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yay. Hooray. Nice.
Do opportunity attacks happen when someone's prone?
No.
Okay, so then Ophilia is going to just move back 10
Yeah,
feet.
I don't believe so, and I'm gonna rule no because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Like if you're prone, how do you do an
I literally
opportunity
just smash
attack?
her into the ground, and then she's like,
Yeah, yeah.
haha, bitch.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Kick your ankles.
Okay, Bastion, you're up.
Bastion is going to ready an action
that's-
for.
Ophilia has one more swing.
Oh, yeah, go for
sorry,
it.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I just realized
but
too.
you're 10 feet away.
Yeah, I would pretend I didn't do that part yet.
Okay.
16 plus 9.
Opportunity attack. No, I'm just kidding.
One
for it.
bite in the ankles.
There we go. That's going to be 7, 12, 14 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
Or sorry, psychic damage. And now she does her withdrawing and all that.
Okay.
And she is now surrounded by booming power.
Booming power. Booming power. Bastion, you're up.
Bastion is going to ready his action for anything that comes within 10 feet because his halberd has the reach property.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
So anything that comes within Ellie's range or his own, he's going to ready his attacks. But he's going to be saving his reaction in case the hag shows up.
Yeah.
And he will use that attack specifically for
Okay.
the hag. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Skoogie, you're up.
Oh, Scooey doesn't know what the fuck is happening or why it's happening or if he cares if it's happening. He's going to use his swarm
Scoogie leaves.
to do...
He goes and gets a beer.
He's pretty disinterested.
He just sadly pongs between the two.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right, because he's ponging right now.
As he gets close, turns around and walks
I don't even want to be here.
He's going to use his Writhing Tide, which allows his swarm to pick him up into the air. And it gives him just 10 feet of movement when he's hovering. Yeah, he's not
Is
going
frightened
to...
concentration?
Who's fighting concentration?
You made us frightened. Is that a concentration spell?
No.
Okay. Just wanna make sure 'cause it could have
did you roll?
changed.
Did you roll at the beginning of your turn?
Yeah, you got to.
No, what do I roll?
Wisdom
Con,
save.
Wiz?
I knew there was something that you could do.
14 plus 4 is
Saves.
18
Yes,
saves.
there you go. Now you got
Yeah.
lots of options.
He goes up into the air and will move 10 feet closer to the real Slim Haggy. Guys,
so brittle.
Careful, careful.
My wings.
They're
Thank you.
organizing the map for me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna move just 10 feet closer. Those guys are holding him up in the air, and he's gonna cast web
Web.
over her.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Prone and grappled.
Yeah.
Well, it essentially turns the ground into difficult terrain, which it puts her under and kind of traps her under.
Yeah.
Conjure a mass of sticky webbing at a point within the cube fills a 20-foot cube.
Dang.
So watch out for the doggy. Web is difficult terrain, and the area is slightly obscured. If they're not anchored or layered across the floor, which I'll let you decide that. It collapses on itself. If layered on a flat surface, it has a depth of 5 feet. First time a creature enters a web on a turn or starts its turn there, it must succeed on a dex save or have restrained condition while in the webs or until it breaks free.
Fuck. Okay.
And this is concentration, so yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Do I make an initial save
Oh,
or it just
wait,
happens?
let me check the range. Oh, it's 60 feet. That's okay.
Oh, yeah,
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because technically it's terrain that you would enter in and then have things happen.
Yeah, so
to
I
you,
think
right?
it just lands there,
It
and
just
then at the
happens.
beginning of my turn, I make the save.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think let's do that.
Okay.
That
Let's
sounds
just
nice.
roll with that.
Oh, the webs are flammable also, just so everybody knows, and that causes some fire damage if you burn them.
Noted.
Oh wait, she doesn't know that. I didn't say it out loud.
Thank you. Shit. Cherie.
Cherie's going to cast darkness on the three, I guess they're worshippers.
Yeah, worshippers.
To your left,
Yeah. East.
east.
Yeah.
To your east.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So darkness on all of them. Remind me of what darkness does. It just puts them in like a black sort of like ball, right? Like globe.
Well, it's a concentration spell. Is what it says here. Up to 10 minutes. Magical darkness spreads from a point that you choose. So probably the middle worshipper there.
Yeah.
And it is what's the
Oh, they make a save?
15 feet.
Oh, it's just, okay. It's not a
15
save.
feet for 10 minutes.
Dang. And they
What?
can't see through it or anything. They can try to walk through it, but it's difficult terrain.
15-foot radius sphere for the duration. The darkness spreads around corners. Blah, blah. Creation darkness can't see through this darkness. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's
All right.
kind of where we're at.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have a move action, Cherie, that you want to use?
No, she's good right there.
All right.
Oh, actually, no. Maybe she will move right next to Bastion,
Okay,
right up front.
right. Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, it is Lumina's turn, who is going to... First of all, she has to make a save for this web. She's prone. I'm not sure if
Strength. Oh no, she has to make a save to see if she's restrained first.
restrained or
Yes.
not. I'm just wondering, she's prone. Does that warrant disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
I
He
think so.
essentially spidey webbed
I
you
would
to
say
the ground.
yes.
If it was the other way around and I had done it on you, I'd be like, you're laying in a web.
Yeah.
That's disadvantage.
It's
So-
5 feet thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a big ass web.
12. What's my save?
It says the
save.
first time it's a dex save.
Oh, Dex.
Yeah, and then once you're restrained, it's a strength to get out of it if you are restrained.
I have a plus 4, so 16. What's my save?
16.
Oh, I
Meets
save.
it, beats
Fuck
it.
that.
Beats
Ties
it.
goes to the
Yeah.
roller.
Okay, she stands up. Casts.
Still in difficult terrain, just not.
Yeah, she actually doesn't move. She is going to cast magic missile, but at the 4th level, and she is going to focus all of it. Sorry, Bastion, you've been the brunt of my attacks, but
That's
you're the
cool.
one. You're the one blocking Ellie. So. It's still only D4s, but
Bastion cast shield. No, it doesn't.
I was like, what?
Sherry's in the way, dude.
Oh, magic
Trees
missile
in
won't
the
just
way.
It won't.
It
Yeah,
also
yeah,
goes
yeah,
around
yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed hit.
Right
so
to
we
my
got
legs.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Magic
11,
missile
12.
right through there.
12.
Yeah. Psh. I mean, nothing too crazy. She is
He
then
takes on the chin.
She's then going to step forward towards what are the minis in front of him? Her, the wolf, and that's it.
Ophelia's behind her.
She won't go for Ophelia. She'll go for the wolf. And she has one.
She took a
extra
step
attack.
forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. She takes 2d8 thunder when she
Yeah.
moves because of booming blade.
Son of a bitch.
High level play.
7 plus 5 is a 12.
12.
12 points of thunder damage.
Holy shit. She's not looking too
Feel
hot
the
already.
thunder.
Okay. She's gonna use her claw attack on the wolf. She's got a +7 to that. I rolled. Is that a 7? 7. 14 to your wolfies. Little wolf pup.
I'm just
2d8 plus 4. I'll just roll it in case.
his armor is 14. So beats it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I hit it. So what is that? That is 9, 16 points of slashing damage to Wolfie.
Oh, he's down to 4 points.
That
tail goes between his legs.
that is unfortunately the hag's turn. We got Mador up.
You just hit my dog, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog is going to pounce onto your face and bite it.
I'm more of a cat person. Oh, I know.
And it's going to be, if I'm doing this right, let's see, it's going to be level 3 and 18 to hit.
The hag.
Yep.
Sorry, I have a different stat open. Yes, hits.
It's just 1d8 plus 4, plus the spell's level piercing damage. Okay, so it's 5, and then another 4, I guess, so 9. 9 points of damage to the hag's face.
Jeez.
Like she wasn't ugly enough.
Nice.
Maybe it's an improvement.
Yeah, totally. The wolf rearranges your face, okay? And now
Ouch.
Mador can take his attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And which he will do, and he's gonna add the lightning in there one more time. One more time. And yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Come on, give me a 20. Give me a 20. Just do it. It's a 5. So it's 18 to hit, sorry.
Hits.
18 hits.
The wee hag.
The wee hag. And it's going to be 9 plus, so it's 16 points of damage, and then we're going to throw the lightning in there as well, because it's a hit. It's the full schwack of 4d8.
Okay. Oh boy.
I don't trust all this boying because right when we were going to take on the demon, you were like, "Oh, you guys definitely got this, no problem."
Another
Just kidding.
20 points.
20 points.
So 36 points.
JK, it's Sephiroth.
36 points of damage.
On top of the 20. Oh, that was in
Yeah,
addition to the
yeah.
other. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
go- yeah,
So
in
another
total.
20. Okay.
Doing the math for you.
Oh
bud.
boy.
Oh boy, look, I just
Jeez.
totally heard her.
Oh, no.
no. Oh wow.
Yeah. She's
Chafed nipples.
She's looking fucked up.
Wait
Okay.
until you see her
roused.
second form.
Yeah.
And
Giga
I think, let's see. Do I have anything else I can do?
Hag.
Oh, and sorry, I'm going to throw Hunter's Mark in there as well.
You motherfucker.
Oh, that's good.
And it's another 3 points of damage.
Okay. She dies. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Oh boy, it's not looking good, but it is finally time for the cultists. The ones in darkness are going to rush forward at disadvantage. I believe in darkness, if they move, it's either difficult terrain or they have to make a dex save to see if they trip and land prone. Can you remind me, Cherie?
That sounds right to me.
The difficult terrain or the
Yeah.
prone?
The falling prone.
Falling prone. Okay,
Yeah.
so they make dex saves. I don't know what the dex save would be. Let's say it's
15,
like-
15 is my spell.
Okay, let's do that. So all three of them are going to go at the same time. Dex saves of 15. No, that's 19. 3 fails. 8. Where's Dex? Plus 4 fails. 1 makes it out. The others land prone in there. Let's say the middle guy makes it out. Sorry. On the other side, on the east side.
Yep.
Yeah. So that guy makes it out. He's going to run all the way towards Skoogie, and he is going to cast or use his tentacle lash.
Skoogie's in the air.
Yeah, I'm 10 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
okay.
The lash goes 15.
Okay.
He's
Wait,
lashing
is
up.
that how high I am? I don't know how much I can move.
7, 16 to hit. Skoogs.
Oh, nope, sorry.
Oh wow. Okay. Goes there.
Just
to make a
glances the
lash.
boot.
fails, but casts Mind Rot on Skoogie, which says, Wisdom saving throw of DC 15, one creature cultist 90 feet. You'll take a lot of psychic damage if you fail.
Do it, Skoogs.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom of 15, it says
I'm
here.
pretty wise.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. 14.
Okay.
Not wise enough.
Your luck stone.
68.
I already used my luck.
Oh, shit. Your luck stone?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 68? I'm dead.
No, 6d8. So that's 15. That's 10. So 25. 33, 36 points of psychic damage, and you are also
36.
poisoned.
Oh my god, I have so many conditions, guys.
The psychic damage poisoned him?
Yeah, it says poison.
Whoa.
If the target fails, the target has the poison condition until the start of the cultist's next turn.
so
Thank you
many
for clarifying.
conditions right now.
And
Like
Oh, no,
poison.
I'm not
Ew.
frightened anymore. I'm not frightened anymore.
And a poison, for anybody that doesn't know, it says ability checks and attacks are affected. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So that's until the start of my next turn, the cultist's next turn.
Gavin, I didn't roll to see if I was frightened anymore.
Oh, you're right. 18, sorry for that.
And what was it? A wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, I fail again.
Fail. Okay.
Still frightened.
Still frightened. So the other three
Wait,
worshippers.
can I be that person?
Yeah, I just realized that as well.
He attacked the hag, and he's afraid of the hag.
No, you can still. I can
Oh,
still
you
attack.
can still
Yes,
attack.
yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
gotcha, gotcha.
At
But I should have done a disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I did
Well,
roll two. Yeah,
fuck
I
it.
rolled two.
Oh,
d20s.
you did? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll keep going. We'll
don't
leave
have to
it
do
for the
that.
next time.
Yeah.
The other three worshippers are going to go after who realistically? I think one of
Paparazzi.
them would have to go after Mador. Or, sorry, Bastion.
Yep.
The others, think here. Realistically, they are under her control. She wants control of the child. And who is the biggest threat currently? Mador has done the most damage.
No.
One is going to go after Mador, one is going to go after Bastion, and the other is going to go after Skoogie. Yes. Okay. So the first one, let's do Skoogie's because it's closest to me. So attack +7 fails.
Thank you.
The other is Bastion. Attack +7 definitely hits. 20-something, 6.
Bastion uses his reaction that he was holding, or his
Okay.
action that he was holding.
Okay.
Nice.
Do any of them get other than the one that's attacking him, do any of the others get within 10 feet of him?
I would say the one that's after Skoogie, yes. I don't think the other because it's running up towards Mador.
It's okay. If it was going for Mador, he wouldn't help anyways.
Nice.
I love this.
Bastion is going to use his heroic warrior and give himself heroic inspiration because he didn't start his turn with it. Thank you, Gavin.
You're welcome.
I'm
awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
I feel inspired.
Yeah.
So that is a 22 to hit as well as a more than 22.
Yeah.
it, 24.
Oh, definitely hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. For the one that's attacking him, and he's also going to use. Are they going to at the same time?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
He's going to use his cleave and then hit the other one. So he's going to make an additional attack. That doesn't do it. So the one that's attacking Skoogie is going to take just 11 points of damage.
Okay.
The one that's attacking him is going to take 9.
Jeez.
And then it will need to. Say it's going to need to make a 8 for DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Con save, which has only got a +1. 10.
It falls prone as he trips it.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay. The one that was
Attacking him.
attacking Bastion.
Yes.
Oh, so before I could even attack you.
Yes.
Oh.
Because he held his turn.
Oh, but I could
Yeah.
use my move action to still stand up, right? Because that was the held, right?
Yeah.
They were running up to you. I didn't use my full action. Fell down. I
So
think
he's
I
probably
could
got to like stand up within 10 feet of him so it doesn't get into melee
Okay,
because
we'll
it's
do
10
that.
feet away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, so it can stand up, get to you, but I don't think it can do its attack. Okay. The other will continue running towards Mador, and go to attack. 12 plus. What's its attack?
What's its movement speed?
Yeah, how far? Because Mador is all the way over there.
Are you thinking of Sherry?
Oh,
Cherie's right here in front of
No,
Bastion.
it wanted to go after Mador. It'll dash.
Okay.
Yep, I didn't realize. It's focusing on like the mechanics of like who's the threat.
Is it going by me? Gonna take an opportunity attack if it hits.
Yeah, yeah, it would, and the wolf, I guess.
So it'd be 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah. So Mador, roll for your wolf. To attack these guys.
That's 16.
Hits.
And it is almost rolls a d20. It's like 20 points of damage right off the bat. It's 1d8, so 3 plus 4. That's 7 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Of damage.
Yeah.
To the worshiper.
That's right.
Okay. Jeez. Cherie.
11 and 7 is
Oh, yeah, that hits.
18 minus 2. 18 minus 2 is 16.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Mine was supposed to be minus 2 as well, so I'd have got 15.
Still hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Their AC's 14.
So it's going to be 1d12 plus 3. Let's look at d12. Let me look at 1 plus 3 is 4.
4 points of damage. Okay. That's the end of the cultist round, or worshippers round. Back to the top of Philly.
Ophelia is going to run across the web. She has mobile, so difficult terrain does not affect her. Does not cost me extra movement. So she's going to run across to once again flank with the wolf.
Okay.
That gives her advantage. Okay, so it's going to be the 2 plus 9, 11 to hit.
11 to hit, misses.
Okay, second one. Natural 20 on that one.
Come on. Come on.
That's
okay,
a bit better.
So we have brutal crits. So max damage on your first, and
Yeah.
then roll the second.
So then that would be 8, 16. Doesn't get the thunder damage because it's not booming blade anymore. So 8, 16. I need my calculator. I need
22?
5d6.
Or sorry,
so
24.
6 times 5 plus 16. So that's 46.
Because of the
Yeah.
other damage. Yeah.
And then rolling the 2d8. So 46 plus 5 is 51, plus another 3 is 54, plus
I feel inadequate.
I'll be back later. I'm going back to the cabin.
Yeah.
I feel emasculated.
54, that's 59, 60, 64, 67.
Holy shit.
70.
Stop counting. It keeps happening.
71 points
Stop. She's been dead
of
for
damage.
5 minutes. What does that look like?
A bloodbath.
Yeah. Turn her into mist? Like,
She dies.
Philly's
clearly.
she's gonna sink her first hatchet into the hag's shoulder and drag her to the ground.
Okay.
And then with her other hatchet, she's gonna lift it up and she's gonna say, "Should have just answered our fucking questions." And then she's just gonna jam it into her neck and decapitate her.
Nice. And like that, like you hit it, and just like the blood just like it sprays out. And as this is happening,
Bastion goes,
she's doing Misty Step again. Oh God. The worshippers around you fade into nothing. They're like their cloaks just like drop to the ground, and the bodies that were within them are just like nothing. You just see like the rags on the ground.
Old Ben Kenobi.
The hag is like almost being turned into what looks like black like pitch, like ash and stuff, and it's just being like seeped into the earth as these soul shards come sparkling out and are filled into Ophelia. You get 200 soul shards.
Wow.
The other creatures, however, disappeared and don't produce any soul shards.
Yeah, so we could be farming, basically.
You're triumphant for a moment. Until you hear a light cough and you turn around.
Fuck.
And look at Ellie. And she's like, What's happening?
No.
And you can see her body starting to decay. We'll pick this up next week.
Adventurers, grab your weapons.